Hello, can you guys hear me? The microphone was on mute. That's not a good way to start the stream, but what's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are excited. I feel like I have a lot of energy tonight, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll see how this energy carries on as the night progresses. But what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning into the live. Thank you for being super on time if you're already in. Because, man, you guys jumped in fast. What's up, everybody? Wow, we already got comments. That was extremely fast. Olga said, I'm so excited to listen in. Vicky is amazing, and I'm excited to meet the other two ladies. Well, hello, Olga. I'm so glad you came here from Vicky's YouTube or Vicky's platform. You are going to meet some incredible people tonight. And I'm not being biased at all. Living Supreme, Jason, what's up? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone is doing great. What's up, Jason? How are you doing? I hope you've had a fantastic week since the last time we've met, last time we spoke. But I'm glad to see you on the live, so thank you, thank you, thank you. A Beautiful Horizon said, we can hear you. Yay, perfect. We gotta make sure that you guys can hear me. That would just be so bad, wouldn't it? Look at that. Vicky's on. Vicky said, oh my god. Hi, Julie. Vicky, your people showed up and they are on the stream. It's going to be so exciting to bring everybody on. Melissa said hi. She's going to be joining us in just a few minutes as well. So we're going to have two amazing ladies on. We have Vicky and we have Melissa. And these moms mean business, guys. It's going to be very fun having them on. A Beautiful Horizon said, hey, Vicky, saw this on your Insta. So excited. Thank you for coming. I'm super excited as well. And look who we have here, Andrea. Hello, she said. Hello, Andrea. How are you? I hope the course is selling wonderfully. Guys, if anybody needs an Amazon Influencer Program course, definitely check out Influencer Income 101. Andrea, she has built a super fantastic course, and she's doing amazing in the program, so definitely go and check her out. Melissa said, oh my god, I watched a bunch of Living Supreme's videos. They were fire. You know what? I need to do the same. So, Jason, I'll be checking out your YouTube channel very soon. But again, thank you for tuning in. Vicky said, I'm so happy you're able to join. I'll be on in about 30 minutes. Yes, we'll have Melissa and Vicky on very soon. Jason said hello to Melissa. Andrea said, thanks, it's selling great. That is so good to hear. Congratulations on the course. And just great job all around, Andrea. Congratulations. So, guys, thank you all for tuning into this stream this Wednesday night. A bunch of y'all came in super quickly, so I'm super excited about that. And I just want to welcome all my new people, everybody that's tuning in from maybe Vicky's channel or Melissa's channel. Thank you guys for coming on here. So the way that I like to start off these streams is by doing a little roll call. And when we do these roll calls, we basically just talk and comment. I want everybody to comment in the chat one of their small wins of the day. So that's the way we do roll call around here. I want to hear some of y'all's small wins for today because we like to celebrate all the wins, right? Whether they're small, whether they're large, there's always a win for the day. So go ahead, guys, comment right now your win for today. And while you guys are doing that, I'll go ahead and share mine. Now, I actually have two for today. Can you believe it? I have two really good things that, I couldn't choose between. So I'm going to go ahead and share them both. Now, the first one is I had a really good consulting call today. Me and this guy kept missing each other, actually. He would schedule a call and then it wouldn't work out. And so we finally got to meet today, and it was a really good call. I got to talk all about the Amazon Influencer Program. I got to give advice on YouTube, and what other social media platforms he should utilize. And so that was a really good call for me. Now, my second win of the day, which I just had to pat myself on the back for, is I finally came back. I finally made some Amazon product review videos, which I have not done in months, guys. I know it sounds so bad. I talk about the Amazon Influencer Program all the time, yet I haven't made a product review video in months. So those are my 2 wins. Let me see what you guys got. I hope some of you guys submitted some. Let's see what we got here. Olga said she created a time block schedule. That is awesome. That's definitely a win. And let's see, she actually has 2 as well. She said she made 4 loaves of sourdough bread. Congratulations. That's awesome. Good for you. What do we got here from Jason? So he has a huge win, 200 on my live stream. I was beyond amazed. I used the vertical stream. You know what, Jason? That's actually amazing. Congratulations on 200 on your live stream. And a vertical stream, I've been hearing all about those vertical streams. I guess you just did it on your phone, right? It's really simple. You don't even have to have this whole setup going. You just go live from your phone. But those are great. Yep, those are awesome wins. Awesome, Olga. Are you using any software for that? And Andrea said, yay, those are great wins. Does anybody else have a win to share? I know there's more. Andrea said, my small win is posting 2 reels to Instagram today. Congratulations, Andrea. That is actually a really good win because, man, reels are just, I don't know why I'm so bad with short form content, but congratulations on posting 2 of them. I believe you went live on Instagram too recently, and I completely missed it. So I'm bummed about that, but I hope all is going well with your Instagram and with your social media platforms. A Beautiful Horizon said, my win is being here to learn from y'all. Awesome. That's actually an amazing win. Thank you so much. I hope you are able to take a lot from this stream and learn a lot from all 3 of us tonight. So we'll see how that goes. But now I feel like the pressure is on. Living Supreme Jason said yes from his phone. Congratulations again. 200 is a dream. That's awesome. Just keep growing and keep going. And on that note, guys, another thing that I wanted to just bring up and tell you guys is over this past weekend, we hit 5,000 subscribers on my channel. So I want to give a huge thank you to every single one of you guys for making that possible. Honestly, hitting 1,000 subscribers was huge for me. So being here just a couple months later and announcing that we hit 5,000 subs is amazing. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I thank you guys because I would not be here. I would not be doing these kinds of things if it wasn't for y'all. So thank you guys for letting me hit 5,000. So we're just going to keep growing this as well. And that's actually another win. It's not a win for today, but it is a win for my week. So thank you guys so very much. And Jason said, super congratulations. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So guys, you guys are really talkative in the chat today. I love it. I love the energy. For some reason, today just feels like a very positive day, an exciting day for a stream. I feel like I have all this energy built up inside me, so I'm ready to ask some questions. I'm ready to get talking to everybody. I think it's going to be a really good one. So Melissa said, congrats, Mercedes. Thank you so much. I honestly wouldn't be here without all of you, each and every single one of y'all. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And if you guys didn't hear me, thank you again, okay? Thank you to everybody. Now, some other things that we can talk about before everybody comes on is just, what do you guys think about the streams overall? How do you think they've been going? How do you guys like the guests? Are you guys excited? Because I'm really debating about extending this. Now, that's just a secret between me and you guys, okay? The only people that are going to know are the people here tonight, whether I should or should not extend our live stream extravaganza schedule. Now, I've had a lot of other people that I've reached out to, a lot of other people that I think would make great guests, and I don't really have any more slots available, right? So the only way to do this is if we extend another month of these streams and go into June, go into the summer. But I want to know what you guys are thinking about these. Are you guys enjoying them? Do you like them? And do you guys think I should do that? Give me y'all's opinion and then we'll go from there, okay? Let me know. Let me know. Did I jinx you guys? You guys were so talkative and now everybody disappeared. I'm just kidding. You guys gotta have a bunch of questions for me to ask to Melissa and to Vicky. I have my own questions and we'll just kind of see how the conversation goes, but I'm pretty sure, they're willing to answer just about any questions that you guys have, and we can talk about a range of topics tonight. It doesn't just have to be Amazon Influencer Program. It can be about just about anything. Selling on Amazon. It can be about YouTube. It can be about the mom life, work-life balance, kids, anything you guys have tonight. I think it's just about free range because I think everybody's willing to talk. But guys, I could share a little story while we wait for everybody to come on. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar with comedy or if you guys, if you guys watch it. Now, if you guys do, if you guys know who Fluffy is, Gabriel Iglesias, I actually just went to one of his not concerts, I guess you would say, I guess a live show. So I just went to one of his shows. He was in Dallas and I was offered the opportunity to go. Now, I am not a big comedy person. I never watched comedy before. I've been to 2 comedy shows this year, and I've never been to any my entire life. So, I didn't know what to expect. And I was also having a really bad day, a really bad week, kind of. I've just lost a lot of motivation, and I haven't been as inspired and as eager to create content and just create anything in general. So think about this. I was at kind of a low point and I'm going to this comedy show with no expectations, not knowing what I'm getting myself into or what I'm going to see, just thinking it's, just like a normal show. Well, turns out this show ended up inspiring me more than I have been inspired by just about anything else. I got so motivated sitting there watching this comedy show, and there's just a number of reasons why I feel like that happened to me, why I feel like I was sitting there and I was so motivated. So I'm going to tell you a couple of the reasons, and you guys might think I'm crazy, but I get motivated by the weirdest, most random things, and that show lit a spark under me. In fact, I was so motivated, I came home that night, even though I was tired, I came into this office and I started working on something. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys what I started working on just yet because I want to collect some data, figure it out, and I'll report it back to you guys in the future. But I did start something new that I'm super excited and super passionate about. But some of the things that motivated me, which is going to sound absolutely insane, is when you go to a comedy show, I guess of this caliber, you are not allowed to be on your phone. So we had to turn off our phones, put our phones away, and think of a huge basketball stadium, right? American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. Every single seat is sold out, and every single person has their phone put away. Now, nowadays, that's rare, right? Everybody is always on their phone. You're always checking social media. You can hardly ever put your phone down, let alone turn off your phone and put it in your purse, put it away. So I'm sitting here at a comedy show where I have no expectations. I don't even really know this comedian. I know of him, but I don't watch him. I don't know his material. I don't know anything really about him. and I have my phone put away, and there's thousands and thousands of people around me. Like, I'm looking around the room and I'm just in awe at how many people came to watch him perform. Then we put all of our phones away, right? I sit there and I just keep catching myself looking around because I'm like, how are all of these people here to watch Fluffy, right? So then he comes out, and I kid you not, he was so good at being a comedian, so good at what he does, that I was just in awe. And he kept reiterating the fact that he had been doing it for 27 years. And, basically practice makes perfect. They practice their craft so much. They tried to perfect their jokes. He was so amazing that he did about an hour and a half worth of performance or performing. And he didn't have a script. He's not looking at anything. He is going off of memory. He is remembering every joke, and he is killing it. And guys, I don't know what it was, but I was inspired. I was so inspired. I came home. I started something new. I was so motivated, stayed up almost all night. And then the following night, I watched all his stuff on Netflix. I'm so inspired by him. He kind of opened my eyes, and this is going to be a memory that I keep forever because of the fact that I had lost all motivation. And then after going to that show, I feel as motivated as ever before to do and start so much good stuff. And I think one of the most eye-opening parts was, that it took him 27, like, he's been doing this for 27 years, right? Nothing great happens overnight. You have to put in the hustle. You have to put in the grind. You have to stay consistent, whether that be YouTube, Amazon influencer, whatever it is. You got to be consistent with it and not expect results overnight. He got to the point that he is in his life because he's practiced this for 27 years. Now, the last part of it that was so inspiring to me was the fact that it was just him. One single person on the stage for an hour and a half kept all of our attention. And so if he can do it, I can do it. I can do a live stream. I can do a live speaking event. We can do anything. I feel like I can do anything. If he could do it, if he practiced for 27 years and he got to the level that he's at right now, I want to see where I'm at in 27 years. I don't know about you guys, but sorry. That was just my motivating story. So I feel like I'm back. I feel like I have the motivation again, and I'm excited. Sorry guys, I hope I didn't bore you with my story, but it was a real eye-opening experience. And it goes to show that you can find motivation in the most random places, the most random areas of your life. And this moment for me, it was something that I almost didn't do. I almost didn't want to go. But I'm glad I did. Those times where you don't want to do something, but you're so glad you did? Yeah, so that was it for me, and I had a fantastic time. So another thing is, if anybody or if Fluffy is ever in your area, I would highly recommend you guys go check him out because it was a super cool performance and a super eye-opening experience. Let me get back to the chat. So we got Katie Osborne said, "This is the first one I have watched. I didn't know you did them until right now. The title is very fitting for me right now, so that must be why it popped up." Well, Katie, I'm so glad to have you here tonight on the stream. Yes, we're going to have two really awesome moms coming on in just a little bit. And so hopefully they can provide some great, advice to you. Or maybe you can learn a thing or two from this stream. So happy to have you. A Beautiful Horizon said, "Putting the phone away can be a game changer." Yes, it really can be. And the fact that I was entertained for the whole hour and a half is actually mind-blowing because I just don't have the patience. I can hardly ever sit through a movie, so let alone a performance by a comedian that I know nothing about, and he kept me entertained. It was really cool. So glad I went. And if you guys ever have the opportunity, definitely check it out. I always used to say this one quote, that fear is an indicator that you should do that thing. So I'm not going to say I was scared to go to his concert, but I definitely didn't want to. It was like outside of my comfort zone. I don't like comedy like that. I'm more of a serious person. I don't know if you guys got that vibe or not, but yeah, so I really felt like I shouldn't go to this thing. But I am so glad I did. And in like to make this relevant on the stream, if you're ever scared to do something or if you're ever fearful to do something, then that is the indicator that you need to do it, because fear is the indicator. What else you guys got? I don't want to talk about the Amazon influencer program just yet because I have a feeling that's something that we could all three talk about together. So if you guys have any questions, maybe just for me or anything you want to talk about before I bring Melissa and Vicky on, then by all means do so. Fire away. Was anybody watching last week's stream when I had Scott from the Cha-Ching King on? Because that was a very interesting stream. Jason said, do you know why my store ID has 3 different names? At the top where it says store followed by my name, they both have click info, but only one has money. It's confusing to me. Yeah, so Jason said, oh shoot, my bad. You're bad, why? I can answer that question. Well, I can try to answer that question. I don't know why you have 3 store IDs. Everybody should have about 2 store IDs. You should have an on Amazon store ID and then one that has something like your name -20. If you have another store ID, it's okay. These store IDs are just used to track your income or like track the money that you're making, track your earnings. So you can make different store IDs at any time if you want to track specific things. Say you want to use links on your Instagram, you can make a specific tracking ID for that so you can see exactly how much money your Instagram links have made you. Now, if you're saying that you have 2 on Amazon ones, that should be interesting. But anyway, all your store IDs can have clicks and they can all show different amounts of money. If you look at the one that says ONAMZ and then like your name, that's going to be all your on-site commission earnings. So any of the earnings that you have made from your videos going to product pages, that's where that money is going to go. And that's where all the tracking information is going to go, under that tracking ID on Amazon. Now, the one that's your name, that's where you're going to get like your affiliate link commission on. If you post your links on other websites or on your social media, then the earnings from that will then go on that tracking ID. How long have you been doing YouTube? I started YouTube in February of 2023. So I've been doing it for a little over a year. Alejandro said, what's an update on your betting apps? Okay, so I actually forgot to do a bet tonight. Melissa, I mean, what are the chances that the day Melissa's coming on, I forget to do it? Maybe once she comes on, we can do one together if there is any like games that are later on this evening. But my update on the betting apps is I really only do them on Fridays, because if you do Prize Picks, which is the one that I'm currently doing, they offer something called Flex Friday. And on these Flex Fridays, they give you $20 that you can spend. And if you lose, they give you the $20 back. Okay, wait, let me rephrase that. They don't give you $20. You use your own $20. But if you lose your bet, you are given $20 back in return. So it's almost like you can't lose, right? Because they're going to refund you your money. But if you win, then you get all that money and it goes into your account. So because I'm not super active with all the betting and I don't do it on a regular basis every single day, my way of playing those betting apps is just doing them on Fridays. But I have been doing them randomly on stream nights just so I could show them, and it could be another thing that we talk about here on the live stream. So that's kind of my update on them. If you're interested, I can send you a code. You can join and it will help both of us out. But they're kind of fun. It's cool. It's a cool way to, earn a little extra money if you're into sports. But even if you're not into sports, I've watched 2 YouTube videos about Odd Jam. That's one of the programs, and there's other programs out there. And there's also like Discord groups that you can join where they give you picks and they give you advice on things that you should pick so that you have a better chance of winning, okay? So there's so many things that you can use to kind of help you out and increase your chances of winning, because basically sports bets is all just like a probability thing, right? So these people are going to give you picks based off of that, based off of the higher chance that they hit. So there's ways around it, but that's my little bet update. If you're interested in anything else about it, just let me know. Melissa and I talk about it all the time. It's so funny. Jason said, okay, got it. Thank you. I hope so. If you still don't understand, just let me know. Everybody always asks about tracking IDs, so I just tried to give as much info as I can. But guys, are you guys ready to bring on Vicky and Melissa? What are the sports apps you use? I only use what is it called? Prize Picks and Underdog. Those are the two that I currently use. If you guys are ready for me to bring on Melissa, I think only Melissa's here at the moment, but I'm gonna bring on Melissa. Just make sure you hit the like button so that we can bring her on and we can start with one of the guests, okay? So make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me plug in my headphones and let's bring Melissa on. Let's see. Melissa, can you hear us? I can hear you now. Can everybody see her? Can you see me? Hang on, I can't really hear you.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Is it the headphone issue again? I feel like there's always an issue.
So.
Well, hi Melissa. I'm so glad to have you on the stream.
So nice to meet you, Mercedes.
You as well. It's so cool to have you on here. I know we talk all the time, but we have never talked in person, and let alone on a live. So I'm so ready to ask you a bunch of questions, dig a little bit deeper into our, like what we do, and just talk.
Awesome.
Vicky's on.
Hi, Vicky. I saw you chatting about sports betting. I'm so excited because I funded my Prize Picks account with $100 because they said if you deposit $100, we'll give you $100.
Awesome.
So
have you done?
I have not made an entry or bet because I'm a researcher, so I need to get a research tool first.
Gotcha. Okay, I know we talked slightly about it, but the one that I was using was OddsJam. There's a ton of YouTube videos about it, and it was super simple to set up and super easy to use. So I could help you with all that, but definitely check that one out.
How much does that one cost?
I think it was around $50, but it helped me win like within 2 or 3 entries, and I made way more than the 50, so I was like, okay, I can do this, right?
I think that's worth it. If it's $50 a month, you need to have some kind of research tool, just like with the Amazon influencer.
That's so funny. Yes. You can't see the comments, right?
No, I can't, but I can see them on my phone.
Oh, okay, smart. Yeah, you're a pro at this. I should know that. You know what you're doing.
I am not, and actually my lighting is off. There's like a weird glare on my forehead.
Yeah, that's okay. I heard about the lighting situation, right? Your son took your lighting away.
He stole my lighting panel.
Let's see, what is... Nina said, I'm so ready for Vicky. So Vicky will be joining us shortly. And as soon as she's ready, we'll bring her on. But for now, me and Melissa will kind of hold down the fort. And kind of take it, you know? So Melissa, how are you doing on your Amazon influencer program right now?
I'm doing okay. I'm working on scaling it and kind of delegating it more to one of my virtual assistants because I have multiple
Nice.
businesses. Yes, I have multiple businesses that I'm working on. So it's just an additional income stream for me.
Awesome. The past couple days, have you seen an uptick in clicks, an uptick in yes, right? Okay. I think everybody across the board may have been. I wanted to ask the chat if they've kind of experienced the same thing, but I've definitely seen a spike.
I saw that they might even be doing another Prime Day. What is going on with all of these Prime Days?
You know what? I seen people were freaking out because Amazon hasn't sent those emails to us like they had been. You know, like they're always trying to promote something. They're trying to show us the top items that are being sold. They're always sending us these emails, but they've been really quiet lately.
Kind of scary when they get quiet, but I'm waiting for them to do another promotion or a bonus.
Yeah, I think everybody has been too. Those bonuses are crazy because you don't even have to be an Amazon influencer to participate in those. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
People that get rejected, or okay, you do have to be an Amazon influencer, but you don't have to have that blue lock removed. Sorry, let me rephrase. You can still enter the bonus just by passing the first approval, not passing that blue lock approval.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so it's a good opportunity for people that are struggling with getting that lock removed because you can still take full advantage of those types of promotions. So it's super cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I don't know if anybody, oh, let's see. Jason did say, is Prime Day something we should be gearing up for? Yeah,
Absolutely.
Melissa, look at Melissa. She's like, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of cool things that you can do. And I mean, that's the weird thing. Amazon normally will send emails regarding all of that stuff. So hopefully we hear from them soon.
And I want to tell a story time real quick
Of
about
course.
my video production because until recently, I had no clue what went into making a video, making a shoppable video, even like making a YouTube video. I not well versed in post production, pre production. I didn't even know what those words meant until recently. So I was having trouble uploading the videos from my phone because I don't have a fancy camera. I just use my phone to film them and I film them vertical. And I couldn't figure it out because I have an iPhone, but I use a Microsoft computer. And so I heard that with the new iPhone 14s, not the most recent one, but the last one,
Okay.
they made a capability where you can plug in your phone and upload all of the files to your computer. So I went out and I spent $1,000 on the new iPhone 15. And then I just realized that I could have used iCloud to download all of my videos.
Oh my goodness. There's got to be you could have used you could have used a ton of things, or did you try everything and it was just not working
No,
for you?
I didn't. I went to spending money. So I just want to tell everyone, hey, you don't need to spend money because yes, I could have used Dropbox. I could have used Google Drive. There were so many things I could have used. And
Oh
I
my
was so
goodness.
upset. Yeah, but you know what? It's okay. We live and we learn.
Yes, exactly. Every time I buy something now, I just say, you know what, I can review it for Amazon influencer, right? That makes me feel better about the purchase.
Also, it's a business deduction.
There you
So,
go. There you
yes.
go. Well, I guess Melissa, before we bring Vicky on, do you want to go ahead and introduce kind of like my subscribers to you, even me, give me give us a all of us an introduction about who you are, what you do, and go ahead.
Sure. Okay, I feel so awkward when I introduce myself, but my name's Melissa, aka Millennial Money Mom. I am a multi-passionate entrepreneur. I am an Amazon seller, an Amazon influencer. I have a few other businesses that I won't bore you with. Sometimes I feel like I have ADHD with all these things that I'm doing.
Same. And okay, you might have to remind me a little bit, but did you work for corporate America just a little while ago?
I did. So I was in corporate sales and I climbed that ladder for over 15 years.
Wow.
And yes, and there's a misconception on the internet. I get some comments and messages about me being a stay at home mom. I was never a stay at home mom. I've always been a work from home mom or work from the office mom. The only time I've ever been a stay at home mom was when I was on maternity leave, and it was the hardest 3 months of my life.
Really? Like because you weren't working?
Absolutely. Being, in my opinion, being a stay at home mom is being hard. It's harder than being a work from home mom or a working mom because you don't get a lunch break. You don't get anything. You're on call
Interesting.
24/7.
I see. Okay, well, perfect timing. Vicky is actually calling in right now, so I'm going to go ahead and bring her in so we can all three be here. Let me see.
I'm so excited to
Okay.
see this.
Same. You know what's so funny is I met Vicky through a consulting call. Okay, give me 1 second while I bring them on or bring them back.
I wonder if you can play music on here.
You know, did I tell my story about that my first two streams I have to do profit share because of the music that I was playing?
But I didn't hear you play. Oh, in the beginning in the intro.
Yeah, like the little countdown. It's so crazy. So now I don't even do the countdown anymore.
Well, maybe you can
Vicky!
an AI.
Hey, hey.
Can everybody see all three of us?
Hi guys. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be in here.
I can't see Vicky.
You can't see Vicky, really? You can only see me?
I see you really big and then me really tiny.
Oh, there I
That's
am. Okay, I see myself
crazy.
now. There you are. Okay. Awesome. This is so awesome. I haven't been live in such a long time, so like running around, getting everything ready. The lighting is off. I'm doing it in my room. Like,
Don't worry, you look perfect. Everything looks great. Thank you both for being here.
oh, girl, thank you so much for having us. This is so much fun. And Melissa, I'm actually kind of sad that I didn't reach out to you before the show and like actually connect with you person to person before the show, kind of like a like an
No worries.
introduction.
We'll get to know each other, all of us, like right here on live, and then I'm sure we'll all be able to talk all the time after this. But it's cool. This is super cool to have us all on. Now, Vicky, Melissa already gave a quick introduction about herself. I know you a little bit more because we've had many calls before this. Look at her taking a picture.
Yeah, you gotta do it for the gram, but I didn't
Hey.
take a good one, so
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do it more discreetly.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just whenever you're ready, if you could give us a little introduction about you.
Yeah, so I am a mom of five. I am a serial entrepreneur. Like, it's so funny. I took a long time off. I took off years and years and years off entrepreneurship, probably since my so when my daughter was born in 2018, that's when I took time. I know Melissa is like, oh my gosh, what? Yeah, I took time off for a long time, and every time that I hear like entrepreneurs doing their thing, I always kind of just like behind the scenes watching, learning, listening to books, taking courses. Just I cannot stop. It's like I feel like it's in me, and so all these years I was just behind the scenes, and I feel like I'm ready to come back, and it
Yay.
just feels so good. And I feel like Mercedes, you were a huge part of this. Like
Really?
when I saw I mean, so the videos so okay, just like a really backstory
Go
for
ahead.
like my friends watching. I'm so happy all of you guys were able to make it. Olga, Julie, Nina, my sister is here. So fun.
Awesome.
anyway, so I actually, as staying at home mom, I just like not having my own business anymore. I just really started researching like, oh my gosh, all these amazing like Amazon influencers online, like they're sharing their videos, and I'm like, I know that they're doing something that I don't know about. Cause like, like I was an Amazon influencer for a really long time. Like I'm okay, Amazon associate for a very long time. I've been sharing a lot of my live streaming gear on it. I've made some money on it. So I'm very familiar with the link sharing and stuff. But I just knew there was something else. It's so funny. It's like that intuition. And then I went on YouTube and I searched for literally Amazon influencer video. Like Amazon, like literally, I think those were the 3 words. And I started, you were one of the people that showed up. And I mean, there was a few other people, but like, I feel like I connected so much deeper with you, and I subscribed to you, and I started like following your videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, so this is it. Actually, there are people making video reviews on Amazon and making money from it. And I was like, okay, so funny, because I love helping people. And I love, like, I literally, like my husband can attest to this. When I started my business, I was helping people all the time, teaching them everything. And I never took a penny. Like, I just love it so much. And I was like, I'm leaving Amazon reviews anyways. I am leaving literally money on the table because I'm still reviewing an item. I'm still gushing over it. Why not just do it in video and make a couple bucks, And so that's when I reached out to you. We had a quick call. That was so fun. And then like I kept like watching your videos. They were so helpful. And I joined the Amazon influencer program in November. I think I applied beginning of November, got approved like mid-November. And then the rest is history. I mean, I wish I could say like, oh my goodness, I wish I could be like Andrea and like, oh yeah, I posted like 100 videos the first month, like she did. She's amazing, rock star. But I posted like 30 videos here, a few videos there. But I was doing very leisurely. But I'm just saying, like the moms who are like alive, because I know I reached out to Julie specifically and to Olga, girls. I reached out to them specifically and I told them about this program, and I'm like, come on, girls. And so I'm so glad they're here, because like it's like couple $100 a month at least, like why not? Yep. And we shop on Amazon all the time, and we do Whole Foods order delivery, and so that way it's helping pay for that. So
that's amazing. I'm so glad. That's all music to my ears. I love hearing all of that stuff. But I'm so glad you got into the program and you're doing it, even if you're not doing it at the scale that maybe Andrea is doing it, right? Anything is better than nothing. And if you're doing 30 Absolutely. Videos, that's great. Just keep it up, keep growing it. And the Amazon Influencer Program is one of the craziest programs I've ever done.
It really is. I'm actually shocked. Like, I know people say it's like the easiest way to make money, and it's true. It's like you make like a 30-second video and you put it up there, and sometimes you get lucky. And I got lucky over the I mean, not as lucky. Okay, I guess it's, it depends what you how you define luck. But I got lucky with one of the products. Like randomly, I wanted a tripod. Yeah. I like made a dumb video. Like it wasn't even like with one hand like shaking, and it was like the best. It was giving me the best results.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I like about the program also, not only, the quick commission, but it gets you it gets you into doing more. Like if it brings you back, Vicky, and you start YouTube again, you start all of this stuff because of the Amazon Influencer Program, I think it's even more amazing, because that's what helped me with YouTube, right? Is getting comfortable in front of the camera again, getting comfortable with hearing my voice and creating all this cool content. So if it brings you back, Vicky, I'm going to be very excited.
You're so sweet. You're so sweet, Mercedes. Like literally, I feel like, and then like you inspired me so much with the live videos, because I know how nerve-wracking it is. I mean, I've had a live show for, probably almost 2 years, a year and a half or so, every single week, like on the dot, with another mom entrepreneur. And it was like, it was so amazing and so nerve-wracking and so fun. And the high, it's literally the high you get from it. I don't know about you, but like, it was so fun for me. And like, it would be so amazing to get back to it, you know?
That's awesome. I had no idea that you had a live stream show. So you're giving me all these live stream tips. After every live, she'll message me and she'll she's like, I got you, girl. I got you with this. I got you with this. And I had no idea she was doing the lives like this. So I'm glad. I don't even know how I stumbled upon doing a live. I got this email once from YouTube about taking full advantage of all the features that they have to offer, and I'm not good at short form content. I've already been doing the long form stuff. So I said, I'm going to go live and I'm going to ask people, like, what should I create content about? Because I was just not motivated. I didn't know what to do. And after that one live, it just started going. And next thing I know, I had this whole schedule for the next 2 months of bringing guests on. And it's been so fun. Really.
You are
It
a rock
truly has
star.
been.
Rock star. Like Melissa, you and I, we should do like and Julie has her YouTube channel too, but she's been super quiet. Julie, she's a beautiful horizon in the chat.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
Nina, oh my gosh, I have to shout out my sister Nina. Her thing is Nina Mitt in the comments.
Got it.
She actually has a really successful YouTube channel teaching other people how to play piano. Like,
Super
she even
cool.
has like a play button, whatever, YouTube play button.
Really?
But I think that we are surrounded with such incredible women, ladies. Like, we gotta up our game. Come on, let's do it. The world needs to hear what we have to say.
Of course, I totally agree. I don't know if you saw that comment, but Julie from A Beautiful Horizon said, "I'm coming back, Vicky." So she's coming back, and then
yes, girl, I'm excited. I know you make great stuff,
so we'll have to check her out.
Ladies, I'm so sorry if I'm like looking all around. How can I adjust my settings so I can see Vicky's beautiful face? Because I don't see you, Vicky. I just hear you.
Oh, it's so hard. I literally have a window open with YouTube and I muted the video. That's the only way, even though it's like super. Even though it's like super, not laggy. What's that word?
Yeah, I mean, it is behind, right?
Yeah, it's a few seconds behind.
Like delayed?
Yes, delay. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I've never been a guest on here, so I don't know how it works. I don't know what you see. Jason from Living Supreme actually just said, what streaming software does she use? So, Vicky, was there a different streaming software that you used for your live streams? Because maybe I'm doing it wrong with Ecamm.
No. Oh, my word. Okay, you guys, do you want to hear this whole story about how I started?
Yes.
This is so crazy. What was that, Melissa?
Yes.
She said yes.
I want to hear it all.
Okay, so this is back in 2016, and I commit myself to starting a show. But here's the thing: I was a podcast junkie, like crazy. Pat Flynn was in my ears 24/7. Like, loved podcasts. And I remember literally remember this moment, washing dishes and listening to this podcast. And then like, oh my gosh, but I have this follow-up question. And I pick up my phone with my wet hands and I'm like, where's this guy's like Twitter so I can reach out to him and ask him, because there's like no other way, right? Like there's no other way I can engage with the content, right? It's like on podcast app, on the iPhone, And so I was like, man, whenever I have a show, it's going to be live. Like, and that was just like literally before I even thought of having my own show. I promise you that. It was so crazy. And then I was at a conference and I committed myself. I got myself into this I asked a question on a panel, like I want to start a show. And the guy, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I forgot his name. I'm so embarrassed, but he's a speaker coach, Grant, I think his name. Anyway, I'm so sorry. But anyway, I can, if anybody wants to know. Okay, nobody wants to know. But anyway, and he's like, well, Vicky, when are you going to start the show? And I'm like, well, sometime next year. And this was like end of 2015. And he's like, when next year? And I'm like, I don't know, like January. He's like, January what? Like that. And I was like, I guess January, the first week of January. So like I literally committed to starting the show. So I was scrambling. Oh my gosh, what should I do? And there was, I don't know if you guys remember, there was this like live streaming thing called Blab. I don't know if anybody knows, but I know, crazy name. Anyway, so it was like this new online software called Lab, and you can interview. It was kind of like Screencast, but I think at Screencast at that point you had to pay Screencast, and nobody got money for that. So you got, you got to do with what with what you have, and like so I did Blab, and it was a live show on Blab, and then you can download that video, and then you can repurpose it wherever you want, right? And so I did my first probably, I don't know, a couple of months, I think, on Blab. And I would just send everybody on Blab. People were watching, comments. Wow. It was really cool. I believe this is before YouTube actually had live video. Does anybody know when YouTube started live video? Okay, I know. It's kind of like a weird statistic that right. Okay. So then I heard, being in this marketing space, Facebook opened up their API for live streaming, which meant you could already stream on Facebook, but now since they opened their API, you can use software to stream on Facebook. So I was so excited, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to learn software to go live, and literally learn the software in like a few days. And you know what? She's not here, but Jennifer Dono, she actually is the OG. Girl, you got to check her out. Jennifer Dono, she used to have a stream called Female Entrepreneurs or something like that. Julie, can you help me out? Do you remember? But anyway, she had a live show on YouTube using this insanely crazy software called Wirecast. I know. Oh my gosh, Jason, Living Supreme. Like, what a crazy long-winded answer, right? I'm so sorry. It took me a really long time to get to it. But anyway, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I know Jennifer. She does live stream. Let me call her up. She did live streaming on YouTube using Wirecast. So I was like, Jennifer, please help me out. And she was so sweet. She recorded videos for me. She did a live call with me. And so like she taught me real quick. And so here I am like, okay, oh my gosh, but Wirecast is insanely heavy software. Now we have no idea how lucky we are in this day and age to have Ecamm, because Ecamm is so fun and light and like so easy. I feel like, Mercedes, I know you are so good at it. I feel like you learned it really quick. Like, what do you think? Like, do you think it was like a steep learning curve? Like,
no, not steep at all, but they're like, as I'm progressing, right, trying to get 1% better every stream, even Melissa's like, she would ask me questions and I'm like, shoot, let me Google this, right? Let me watch a YouTube video. How do I let her stream on her YouTube channel as well? And I'm trying to figure out all these things as I go. And then I'm learning like, okay, maybe the capabilities of Ecamm Live, maybe I can't do that. Or, so maybe there's like StreamYard has that service. Maybe I need to go to StreamYard. I really went with Ecamm because it's the only one that I was semi-familiar with. Mm-hmm. And so as soon as I started doing all this live stream stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm going to Ecamm. Because you need a streaming software if you're going to interview people. You can't do that through YouTube.
Yes, exactly. And Julie answered young female entrepreneurs.
Yep. Yeah. Young female entrepreneurs.
Yes. If you go to YouTube, a young female entrepreneurs, like she had but you guys, she had an insanely professional setup, like multiple screens, software, microphones, one of those, what are those soundboards, like crazy.
Oh, okay.
She had, and she had her dad. I believe her dad was doing the whole sound stuff, and then she had 2 little boys at that time too, so she would come in to her parents' studio because like her parents did that for a living. Anyway, long story short, I reached out to her. She helped me, and we went live on Facebook Live. And I believe that it was that day when a friend of mine, a mom entrepreneur, came live from Australia, and she woke up like at 3 or 4 in the morning to join us on the show, which was so crazy. And then, as you know, Mercedes, so there's always something like technical difficulties or, the microphone or whatever, like always. And I remember like the first time it was such a pain in the butt because I was like trying to figure out this new software. And then I was trying to talk with the guests at the same time. And I was trying to like keep up with the comments. So stressful. So I totally get like where you're coming from. Like this is
building Legos.
I don't know what you were thinking to say yes to that. That was crazy. I was like praying for you last time on the last show, but you did so good. Like,
did you see the prank?
What?
Did
Oh,
you see
yes,
how
I
you?
did see the price.
Yeah.
I know, that's crazy.
I was stressed. I was trying to do, but it's okay. We're not doing
You
Legos
did
anytime
so
soon.
good. You were so amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now, and I would love to hear more from Melissa.
Well, Melissa, I do have a question. Since Vicky kind of already answered how she stumbled upon the Amazon influencer program, how were you lucky enough to find the program?
I kept hearing about it from the other Amazon sellers that I network with. And I didn't take it seriously at first because I was so focused on building my Amazon store. And quarter four, as everyone knows, is just a busy time of the year for Amazon sellers, Amazon influencers. So after that, I was like, okay, I need to up my game and do a little bit more on here because it's really nice. You just invest a little bit of time making these videos. I don't have to buy inventory or manage the inventory.
Nope. Yeah, that's awesome. That's super cool. So, as a seller, you have products, right, that you're selling. Do you review those products?
So it's a gray area. Sometimes
Okay.
I do. Sometimes I do. But technically, it doesn't say. And I've
Exactly.
consulted my Amazon attorney because I have a
Wow.
special Amazon attorney because you know how Amazon is. Sometimes you get in hot water with things. And he couldn't even give me a straightforward answer.
Yeah, that's definitely tricky. But there's a lot of gray areas, right? As we all know across the board. Before I forget, I want to drop in this comment from Julie. I don't want her comment to go unnoticed. Uh-oh, sorry. For some reason it lags on my end, but Julie said that she took a long break from YouTube when she got got her real estate license. But I love chatting about life stuff too, and the Amazon reviews seem so quick and fun. So I think all three of us could agree that it is definitely something that you should look into because you can keep it going on top of real estate. On top of, look,
Mm-hmm.
Melissa is an Amazon seller and she keeps it going. Vicky is a mom of
Mm-hmm.
5 and she keeps hers going, and she's gonna come back to YouTube pretty soon, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
we can keep it going with all kinds of stuff. And another thing that we slightly talked about before Vicky got on was that Melissa utilizes a VA, which is a virtual assistant. I don't know if you utilize one or many, but could you elaborate on that a little bit and tell us about the process of a VA and what exactly they do for you?
I love having a virtual assistant because as a mom and an entrepreneur, I have limited time. So it's really nice to be able to delegate tasks to somebody that I trust. And it took a while for me to get there because you can't just hire someone and expect to hand off work to them. You have to first put SOPs in place, which is a standard operating procedure, and you have to show them exactly what you want done and make sure you're communicating with them. So I actually have a few different VAs, and if I need something done in my business, I am even open to working with contractors. I think if you want to scale and grow in any business, you need to outsource some tasks. So by working with other people, I'm able to buy back a little bit of my time.
That's amazing. That's such a great answer. Yeah, I think everybody gives me kind of the same rundown when I ask them about VAs because I'm also scared. Like I would be hesitant to give out some of my work, right? Like delegate it. But it only makes sense if I think about it. Giving and delegating off the lower end tasks, right? So I could focus on the more important stuff. It only makes sense. But I don't know why I won't do it.
You just need to do it. It's really scary, especially sometimes if you're sharing logins or things like that. That could be
Yeah.
a little
Mm-hmm.
nervous, nerve wracking. But sometimes in certain things, you can add user permissions. For example, you can add someone to your Amazon account if you want to just have them pull your reports. Now,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, you can't have them upload the videos for you, but there's a lot of other things that they can do for you.
No, that's awesome. That's really good. Vicky, that might be something that you might have to look into with your super busy schedule.
I love Melissa. I love that. I'm gonna have to pick your brain, but I'm so afraid of the commitment. Like I am so afraid of having somebody get hours of time because like you have to you can't just be like, oh, I need you today and I don't need you tomorrow. And so
That's true.
I had experience hiring people like contractors on Upwork, so project based work, and I had really great success with it. That was really fun. So and it was it is kind of hard to find someone, but there are workarounds. Like for example, I had a guy did some video editing for me. Another guy did my like really pretty mompreneur show intro. I don't know if if you go back ever want to see it, but it's like really cute and like all these like interview faces flying in. Anyway, and so I obviously couldn't do that myself, so I outsourced that. But what I did, so you ask for either their other work that they've done, or send them an example of what you want. And I think my example was like Oprah show from like 1980, something like that, or something like that. But another strategy that I know a lot of people use, and that's if you have some money to invest, is like post a job, one job, hire 3 different people and see how each person does. So like, and you would score them, in your mind based on like their communication skills, how their, how their English is. Because a lot of these people are, from like the Philippines or outside of the United States. And then you would see like their quality of work and their timeliness. So that's another way to do it. But you would have to definitely pay 3 different people, for the project. But that way you can you have better luck choosing the best one based on how well they did. So
That's really great
another
advice.
way.
I never
So
thought
yeah,
about
I'm more
doing
of like
that.
oh yeah, it's so amazing. So yeah, I'm more of like a contractor based person, based on like a piecework, I guess what they call it in the contracting space. My husband taught me that literally like a few weeks ago. But yeah, but I think Melissa, you're amazing because I think it takes a different level of organization to be able to hire VA and manage them, because that's people management, and people management is a skill, learned skill, and you really have to rock at it to be able to make it work. So kudos to
It's
you, Melissa.
funny.
You're
There's
amazing.
there's 3 of us here, and I think all 3 of us utilize something different to get a task done. So, for instance, Melissa is the one who would, has her VAs lined up and she manages them. Vicky, she's finding a contractor, right? She's going to Upwork and all those sites. For
Yeah.
me, that's kind of how I learn. So if there's something that I need, like, if I need an intro to my live stream, I just have to figure out how to get it done. But sometimes if those tasks are real tedious and long, I get tied up and then all my other work suffers, So
Yeah.
I could totally see how I might need to look into doing all of the above, right? Utilizing all of the above, a VA,
Yeah, and
outsourcing.
you will totally know when the time is right, and you will
Yeah,
know what would be the right step for you,
yeah,
And I'm assuming that, hiring contract work, piecework would be the first step into working with somebody
yeah.
virtually, and then be able to commit as you have more things to do. So,
Yep, for sure. So with the comments, we have Hannah Beck who said, "I'm late, but I'm here, yay!" And Matthew, this is one of my good friends in the Amazon Influencer Program. We actually had a chat where we used to talk all about the Amazon Influencer Program. He said he finally made it to one of the streams. So thank you, Matt, for coming. This is actually a really good one to be a part of. I have, 2 wonderful how do you say it, momtrepreneurs,
or mompreneur.
mompreneurs
Some
on
people don't
here.
like that title, believe it or not. It's so funny.
Really? Okay,
Hmm.
I take that back.
I mean,
Wait,
no, who cares?
did
Whatever.
you say you don't like that title, Vicky?
Oh, no, 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 no. I mean, come on. I named my show Mompreneur Show. Like, that's what my show is called. But no, some people did not like it. Some people didn't like.
Really?
I remember reading, because like I used to have like a Google alerts based on searches. Like, so whenever somebody would search something, I would get alerted. And some people would be like, oh my gosh, like mompreneur, who even uses that? I am a mother and I'm an entrepreneur, not both together at the same time. And I totally get it. Like, I relate to that too. But I feel like the mompreneur is such a fun word. It's a
It
mix
is
of
pretty
mom
fun.
and entrepreneur. And I feel like the mompreneur is its own dynamic, because it's a heck of a lot to balance motherhood and entrepreneurship at the same time. So
Yes, since you brought it up, let's go ahead and dabble into that because I know there was people in the comments that kind of, were interested in the title of this stream caught their attention. So, can you guys please tell us, because I have no experience in this, how in the world do you balance, Vicky, 5 kids? Even one kid is crazy, right? How do you guys do this? How are you making money online? How are you doing the Amazon Influencer Pro? How are you even on this stream tonight with kids?
Melissa, you want to go first?
So my husband is a huge help, and sometimes I have to barricade myself in this office. But I get it done. I don't know how Vicky does it with 5 children. God bless you.
Vicky doesn't even want
to take those blessings. I will take them and I will shower myself with them. Girl, like it's true. It's a lot, and I agree. Like, thank God for amazing husbands. Like my husband is right now with my little one, because literally you will not believe it. Her bedtime is at 7:30, and she's not sleeping. Like 8 o'clock came around, she's like fiddling around, and she's teething. So she's such a sweet girl. So like it's not her fault. But I was like, babe, it's getting so close. I have to go live. Can you please hold her? And I haven't done this in such a long time where I have to be somewhere at a certain time like this, that I was kind of scrambling, to be honest. It was kind of hectic. And now, the kids are being loud in the living room. We have a very small home. So like, it's kind of crazy. But like Olga mentioned earlier in the comments, where she was like time blocking, and time blocking is crazy helpful and it's so amazing. But when you have an infant, it's really hard. I feel like now that she turned 1 in December, I feel like, and then she transitioned to 1 nap a day, it has been so much more sane. I don't know what other word to use, because now it's more predictable. Like I can plan my day around that, Whereas before, she would take 2 naps a day, and they were kind of sporadic. One time she'll take a 2-hour nap, one time she'll take a 15-minute nap. So it really depends. And so now that she's older, and that's why I'm getting like all fidgety, like, oh my goodness. So yes, excited. Like, ooh, what's next? She's 1 now. I have more time. Not necessarily more time, because now she's, 1, she's a toddler. She's demanding her time and attention and stuff, which is fun. But yeah, time blocking. And then I have a girl that comes in once a week and helps me out. She's my mother's helper. So funny. My daughter loves her so much. And she's like, Mom, it's her turn to play with me now. And I'm like, honey, she's mother's helper. She's my helper. She's going to do what I tell her. So right now she's doing this right now, whatever it was. I don't know. She was folding laundry or something. And I'm like, you can play with her, but she'll play pretend with you as soon as she's done. Anyway, so she's so helpful. And even though once a week, it's a huge help for me. She's and she's a 15-year-old. I heard she just turned 16. Sweet girl, homeschooling girl. And she just wants to earn some money on the side. And it's just a wonderful relationship. It's great for her, it's great for me. So that's how I get stuff done. My husband. Oh, and I have to say, my kids are not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, my oldest is almost 16. My second is 13. And then I have like this nice gap. And then I have a 5-year-old. Oh, actually, she just turned 6. 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. So like technically I have 3 little babies, but I do have the older ones, obviously, because like they eat so much food. Like I'm always have to be like, oh, like I make a ton of food and I'm like, perfect. We're going to have dinner and then we're going to have leftovers for tomorrow. And then everybody's fighting for the leftovers tomorrow because there's not enough. So I'm still trying to figure that out. It's always like a learning process anyway. So I'm sorry, Melissa, I told you to go first and then I took the spotlight.
Are you a homeschooling mom?
Yeah, I homeschool my kids too.
Wow. Yeah. So you're a teacher too.
Yes. I'm a teacher. I always was a teacher, always will be a teacher.
Jeez, your schedule is packed.
Yes,
and thank you for joining the live, and sorry to give you like one of your first time blocks that you've had in a while.
No, this is so fun. Are you kidding me? This is so fun. And I know it's maybe some of my friends who follow me on Instagram, they're like, okay, what is Vicky doing? What is she up to now? What is it this time? And like, and I know this is like I'm just weird. I'm very unconventional, and this is just what I really enjoy. This is what I love. Anyway, Melissa, how many kids do you have?
One.
Okay, so it's a lot easier, but then I think it's a lot harder, girl, because then you are their playmate. Like, how do you balance that?
Yes, it takes a village for sure.
Vicky, we got Diana in here. Diana said, "Hi, Vicky." Julie said, "I'm a mompreneur." You got everybody
Oh,
in here seeing you. I'm super happy to just
Julie,
see
you're so
this.
sweet.
But also, Film Frolics, he said, "Your strength in managing work and family is remarkable. It's evident that with God's grace and your determination, you achieve the extraordinary. Keep thriving." That's a great
What?
comment.
That is the sweetest thing I've ever read. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
That is
super
so sweet.
nice.
Definitely with God's grace. Definitely with God's grace. Because like, and I have like the coolest teenagers ever. Like they're such amazing kids, such amazing boys, and they help me out a lot. So I think it definitely plays a role there too. But yeah, definitely by God's grace.
That's awesome. Well, they have a pretty awesome mom too, so
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Let's say that too. So
you know what? So I don't have kids, but I see this comment also from Film Frolics, and he says, "Mercedes, why is there no activity on Discord?" So I don't have kids, but I talk to Melissa about this all the time. I feel like we chase so many shiny objects, right? We do so many things. That in a sense, that's my kids, but I always forget about them because it's so hard to keep everything going and to learn all these different programs and softwares. Ecamm Live, I just had to learn, right, and pick up. And Vicky's over here telling me that I did it so well, but I am slacking in the Discord. So Film Frolics, I am so sorry. I apologize. It's been really hard, and it's funny, it's not my first time dabbling into Discord, but it's still extremely hard, and it's so confusing to me, all these
it
hashtags
is.
and all of these things.
It's confusing to me too.
So I'm learning it, and I will get back on that shortly, and I'll try to be as active as possible in there. But I feel so bad. I think you were in there saying good morning every single morning, and I'm not even responding, right? I will learn it. I promise I'll get back on it soon. Melissa, how did you learn Discord?
I just dove headfirst into it because a lot of my Amazon networking is done through there. They have a lot of cool features where you can set up bots and monitors and all sorts of things. So it's got a steep learning curve. And I'm also realizing that if you try to bring people on there and they don't understand the platform, that can be difficult. So, you got to go with the flow. But I have a request for the Discord. I want a category or a channel for sports betting because I want.
I knew you would, and I will try my hardest to make that, and we'll do it. It's my goal. I also want to have like this workout motivation thing where we can motivate each other, and I want the Discord to be so lively, but I haven't made it a priority at the moment. So I'll be doing that soon. It's very important to me.
One step at a time.
Yeah, I think Discord is cool because it's like I could be on there live as well, but not get ready, not be on live, but message live. And so I think that adds a real cool feature to like our whole entire community that we really need to get going. So
yeah, I love that you decided on Discord. My brother also has a YouTube channel. I think it runs in the family. Anyway, he's into marketing and advertising, and he started a Discord group as well, and it did really well. Like it did really well for him in terms of sales as well too. So. But it was like a mastermind. Like anyway, it was so Discord is definitely and it's so funny. You know how I learned about Discord from my teenage gamer boy.
Really,
he's no longer gaming, but it's so funny how like he told me about it. Like he told me like, and I was like, hey, I keep getting this notification to change my like username. He's like, Mom, you were supposed to do that a year ago. They sent out notifications to everybody to change your name because they're changing the way that, anyway, so cute. I love it.
Yeah, I thought Discord was only for gaming as well. I really didn't use it I wasn't ever a part of a Discord group until more recently, but like I still don't even use it to its full potential. Like whenever I signed up and joined Melissa's Discord, I was getting like all these, she has all this automation set up, and you
Yes,
get this
the thing's
email
on
like,
fire.
yeah, everything's on point. And I'm like, how in the world did she even get this set up?
Yeah.
It's intimidating.
I outsourced it. You think I set that up? Absolutely not.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I feel like I need to know a little bit about it at least, so I'll dabble into that stuff very soon. But I'm still out here chasing shiny objects, like I think all of us are.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, girls, I wanted to ask you. So you know how like the Amazon influencer program, like there's so many of friends of mine that want to join, but they can't because they don't have a specific threshold. Do you know if like the threshold for joining the program is changing by any chance? Like I would love my because like they have an Instagram account or they have like 250 followers, not 500 like I think the threshold is. I was wondering, is there any work around that? Because I know that I sometimes recommend like, hey, do you have a friend or a buddy who has a bigger account? You can just use their account and then unconnect it. You like literally in my experience, I don't think it has to be connected. Like I even unconnected my Instagram from my influencer page, even though I used it to sign up with it. Anyway, do you have any inside information on that? How can someone with no following start on Amazon influencers?
Melissa, you want to take this, or you want me to answer?
I do, and this is a great question.
It
And
is.
I don't think they tell us the criteria. However, you have to have a public page. And I think that the fastest way, if you're not meeting the criteria, is to start a Facebook fan page. So you could start a fan page about anything and just start posting something about you, something that you love. So if you love beagle dogs, make like a beagle dog fan page. And also, when you're applying, if you're denied, keep reapplying. Try
Yeah.
all of the accounts. Even if you have like a 10-year-old Facebook account and you haven't logged into it in a year, try that account. Try all the accounts because it's just an AI approving you. So you just have to go in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me
That's so helpful.
let me piggyback off of what Melissa said a little bit. I just had a consulting call today with somebody who got approved with a TikTok of 12 followers. So my suggestion is to go the TikTok route. However, with TikTok, I think he did get lucky with that, but you do need engagement. You need likes, you some followers, but get some comments going on your stuff. Get some likes in there. Now, one thing I do kind of want to point out is if you are using other people's social media to get in, you could pass that first approval, that whole AI part, right? The robot approving you. But when it comes to submitting your 3 videos to get your blue lock removed, that's where you get into some trouble because they're not always approving you at that
Oh,
step because they're like, your social media is completely different. We see what you did, like you're not slick, and now there's a human being approving those 3 videos, and so now you're getting it, now there's a little problem there where you're getting denied because I've seen videos from people who their 3 videos are phenomenal, yet they're still getting denied. And whenever I encounter that, it's because their social media account did not match up to who they were.
that's very
That's
interesting. That's
so
such a good point.
interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it just goes to show how the program, like, the gray areas we talked about, it's all, you do something because you want to get through that first approval, but then it ends up hurting you in the second. So the best way is, yeah, in a way, creating a fan page, creating something, but let it be yours. Use your email address, have it be kind of hooked up to your name, and you can build a TikTok fairly quickly. So that's what I would tell my friends.
And I have another workaround. So if you're not getting approved, you can make a social profile on the platform of your choice for UGC because I think that the Amazon influencer is a great stepping stone into UGC. If anyone's not familiar with UGC, it stands for user generated content. And I think it is the
Yeah.
best income stream for any kind of stay-at-home mom, somebody who's just looking for an additional income stream. It's an incredible opportunity right now.
That's actually good advice. Super good advice. So I have a question for you guys. Did you guys, whenever you guys found out about the Amazon influencer program, did you keep it to yourself and think this was like such a great opportunity you weren't going to share it with anybody, or did you go around telling everybody?
That's
Be
so
honest.
funny.
Be honest.
So I was
I
like, this is
shared
too good to be true. And
I
I
shared
was like, I'm going to test it. Oh, sorry, Melissa. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I apologize. There's a delay. Keep talking, Vicky.
So I was like, oh, this is too good to be true. Let me just test it out and see if this is actually legit. You know, if I'm going to get, oh no. Hi, little cuties. Jules, I don't want you to be here. Can you please go? Oh my gosh. My kids are. Remember that video that went viral? The guy's like on CNN. Obviously, we're not on CNN, but the guy's on CNN, and the little girl just walks in, and the mom runs in like panicking, trying to pull. Well, that's what's happening behind the scenes, except you can't see them. they're they're too little.
We can see one of them on there.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah, yeah. Oh, we can see.
Oh
yeah, we can see them.
oh my word.
Vicky, if you ever have to go,
Well,
just let us know.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go here in a minute, but just to finish, my thought, to answer your question, George. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's all
their
fun.
bedtime. Like, you know, usually I put the little one down once she's done. I put the
Aw.
3-year-old down once he's done. But anyway, so when I found out about that influencer program, I got approved and I started making videos, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, I saw the money coming in, and you know, November and December is pretty hot. And so I made $200 in November, and I don't know if I told my sister before the end of November or the beginning of
Julie just
December.
commented. Julie commented and said Vicky told me. So you did tell
Yes.
somebody.
Yes. So I told my sister Nina. I don't know if she's still here. And then I reached out to Julie because I know that she's so good at making video. Like, come on. And then I reached out to a few friends as well privately, and I was like, "Girl, are you not making videos on YouTube?" And it's funny because a lot of people who are Amazon influencers don't even know that there's this program that you can make money off that is on site, and you don't have to show your face, and it's pretty amazing. And so, oh yeah, Nina. And so I just like want to encourage moms, especially moms who are, I know there's this girl following me on Instagram. She was really interested, but she doesn't have a lot of followers. And that is really heartbreaking to me, that like when you don't have a lot of followers, because you just keep your profile private, and you just share your personal photos or whatever, and they can't get in, even though like they're the ones that mostly need it, you know? And so it kind of breaks my heart, and I wish that there was a way that they can get in easily, and no second guessing, and they post those 3 videos, get approved, and then start making money. But I do want to encourage, those who are watching to continue making those videos. Like, I spent a lot of time after I hit that excitement period, when excitement, you're like making all these videos. After I hit that plateau, I was like, oh, well, I need to find some videos. I need to find some products to review. And I would like sit there for hours trying to find products that are high ranking, yet with the video capability, and that I would actually want to keep, because I am a minimalist. I do not want another thing in my house. Like, it's ridiculous how much that can accumulate. As I've seen your videos, Mercedes, you were talking about that. Oh my gosh, no, that is not for me. I cannot do that. And then after I got that, like after watching your live, literally every time I watch your live, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go just shoot some videos for fun. And literally, I bought like a little blower, like a little bubble blower for my toddler. It's a little push mower that blows bubbles.
Yeah.
And I got it on a Target, because Target had like a deal, and it was like way cheaper than Amazon. And that's another thing, ladies who are watching, or gentlemen who are watching, you don't have to buy the product off of Amazon. You can buy it anywhere, as long as they sell the same exact product. As long as they have the same exact listing, you can review that item that you bought elsewhere. Anyway, so I took a video, and my kids are playing literally right there, and I don't want to show their faces, but I definitely took a
Yeah.
video of him walking with it and pushing it. And now I think I'm the highest ranked video on that listing because everybody is everybody is shooting like super close to the item and just like, reviewing it with their hands, whatever, showing the little compartments or whatever. But I took a step back, and I actually found that those videos do better actually when you have that, at least if your thumbnail is back and the item is like in full view. And so my video was, my thumbnail was my son pushing it and the bubbles coming out, right? And I feel like people would want to watch that video versus a video that's like super up close to the item,
Yeah.
Anyway, and so anyway, I'm totally went off topic, but
No
yeah,
worries.
after your live streams, I would like get inspired and just walk around the house. It's so funny. I was sitting down and doing paperwork. My husband and I own a business, and I do the books. And so I was like doing the bookkeeping, and of course I get distracted, and I'm like, oh, that receipt scanner that's like on my desk for years already. Like I wonder if it's on Amazon. So I literally looked it up. It's like just under $200. I think there's a few videos on it, but I've reviewed it, and it's already like I think it made me like around $26 so far
That's
this
awesome.
month, which is like, it's nothing, right? Like $26, whatever. But it's like, oh my gosh, that's like $26 just laying around,
Exactly.
And so we're just like halfway through the month, Anyway, and so just little things. And so I started like, instead of sitting there, oh, this is my point. Instead of sitting there researching the products, like, oh, what's the best ranking one? Oh, is there any videos on this one? Oh, I just like, you know what? I'm going to close my eyes to that. And I'm just going to review things that I already have. And
Exactly.
look, I'm looking, I have like a HD Logitech cam that I use right now and that I'm looking into right now. And I never reviewed it. Like, what's wrong with me? Or like, I have so many things on my desk that I have not reviewed. And it's like, it's so fun. It's like, it takes 30 seconds. You just post a video, and the Amazon back end is so easy to use. What I do is please don't touch the keyboard. Thank you. What I use is like you, Mercedes, you said you do 15 videos at a time, which is so genius. I don't do that, but like I can do like 4.
Oh my goodness.
And I would just send them to, you okay?
Yeah, sorry, my light just fell on the side.
Oh, no.
But we're good. We're good.
Yeah, so I just sent them to my Mac via AirDrop.
Yep.
And literally, I'm outside. I recorded the video outside. I AirDropped it to my computer inside. It's like, well, because we have a small house, so it's like very easy. And so my video's on my computer, and I just bulk upload with my on the computer.
Wait, you mean you didn't buy a brand new phone just to do it?
No.
I think Melissa was on talking about it a little bit before you came on, but she went out and bought a brand new phone because she couldn't get her videos sent over to her computer.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Actually, that has happened to me a few times, which I was so frustrated. I'm like, what is this with Apple? Like, one day it'll work, the Apple, the AirDrop, and one day it won't.
Yeah.
So, like, I just noticed, like, if my computer's fresh, restarted, it'll work every time. But if it's been months since I've restarted my computer, it's not going to work. So.
Gotcha. Well, it's funny. We're talking about Amazon Influencer Program. I don't know if they're still on. Doug and Nikki, they're big time Amazon influencers. I don't know if you've heard about them. But they said, hey, everyone, I hope everyone is doing well tonight. So they are on the stream watching us live. So thank you so much, Doug and Nikki. Hannah, she said, I need to know more about this UGC. So Melissa will be your girl for UGC.
Yes. Okay, can I like exit? I'm really gonna run, take care of my children. But I know, Melissa, you are a huge wealth of knowledge. Like I'm gonna be listening on my headphones.
Awesome.
A little later on and catch up. So, ladies, thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun.
Awesome. It was so good to have you, Vicky. You're so energetic. It's always so fun talking to you. So we'll probably have to bring you on again because your time is going to be cut short. But we totally understand. You have 5 kids. You have a lot of titles over there. So you got to go. But you have a good night, and thank you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Melissa. This was so fun. Mercedes, thank you so much for having me, and everybody who joined from my share. That was so fun to see familiar faces here. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Vicky. Everybody
Have a good
loves
night.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Vicky.
All right, let me get us back on here. There we go. All right, Melissa, it's just us now. We got it?
We got it. I took a picture so you can see what I can see. I see me and then you. So I feel a little awkward, but I'm just going with it.
You know what? That's how I felt the first time I streamed too, because you see nothing, right? Except when you have a guest on, but whenever it's just you see nothing, and you have to just learn how to be able to talk to the screen and just read the comments. But everybody here in the chat really wants to know more about UGC, and they sound very interested in it. Yeah, what did you guys talk about the highest category is beauty. Okay, so let's let Melissa talk about UGC a little bit, because I think she knows, and she like everybody says, she's a wealth of knowledge. So go ahead and take it away.
Thank you. Honestly, I feel like no one knows what they're doing. We're all just trying to do it. And so I think the best way to learn is just to do it. And it's something that I found out about recently, actually. Do you do any UGC, Mercedes?
I don't. I know about it. I learned a little bit about it before I got into Amazon Influencer. I stumbled upon it on Twitter and I went down a rabbit hole. And then I just learned the basics, seen people trying to get jobs, and then I kind of just left it alone.
Yeah, so UGC on Twitter is the place to be. So listen up, anyone who's trying to do Amazon Influencer and you can't get approved, go on Twitter and type in UGC needed. And that's something that I have to be better at because I barely use Twitter. So I actually found a Twitter masterclass on YouTube and I watched it once. I'm probably going to have to watch it again, but that's the place to be to get some UGC work.
Interesting. I had no idea. I don't even know how I found it on Twitter. And then I seen all these hashtags and I'm like, I didn't know if it was normal, if that was the UGC place to be. I didn't know, but hearing it from you, it sounds like that's where you're supposed to go.
Absolutely. And it's really funny because I'm not a creative person like you, Mercedes. I just started using Canva. And I think that's like the beauty of this whole thing is because of making the videos, now I can learn a little bit about everything, right? Because you have to be a creative person. And I don't think you have to be an expert in graphic design or every niche, but if you know just a little bit to be dangerous, you could really learn all these skills.
You know what? That's a great way to put it. I always used to say that there was never anything that I was super good at. I was just always decent at a lot of random stuff. And so this is actually an area where things are starting to come in handy, and I'm actually grateful about that because doing YouTube, right, doing Amazon Influencer, doing streaming, marketing, anything on this whole e-commerce, making money online thing, you have to adapt very quick and pick up new skills left and right. You know, you're looking up keywords, blogging, building websites, all kinds of different information and skills that you need to acquire to keep all this stuff running. And so in a way it's fun, but it definitely can be overwhelming. And I cannot imagine being a mom at the same time as doing all of this. I just literally can't. So
For
applause to you guys, everybody that does it. Huge round of applause because I can't imagine.
Absolutely. And yeah, I was telling my husband in the past year, I've become a web developer, a web designer, and a graphic designer.
That's awesome. A photographer, right? A videographer. And then you're doing the editing and now thumbnails. There's so many different aspects to everything. So many moving parts. Even if you just want to build up a YouTube channel, right? But it's so worth it.
It really is. And those are skills that you can take with you to whatever venture you work on next.
Yes, I meant to add that on whenever Vicky was talking about her friends, you know, that are moms and they can't get into the program. I would just take this as a sign, you know, that you should always be working on a social media account that has a large following, because there's going to be other programs that come out with other stipulations, right? The Amazon Influencer Program is the first of many. There might be other great opportunities that come around, and they might say, you need 5,000 followers, you need 10,000. So having a social media account that you are active on, that you're staying consistent with, that doesn't take up so much time, is always, to me, important to have, because you just never know. You just always want to be ready for the next opportunity, right?
It's actually crazy because I did not take social media seriously or even know what I was doing until about a year ago. Because I come from a corporate background, I always had a private page, and I am a very private person. So it was really hard for me to post stuff on the internet publicly. But I realized, especially when it comes to networking for business, if I want to get to the next level, you kind of have to put yourself out there, and the ROI is huge.
Yes, that's a super good point. Believe it or not, I feel like I was a private person too, but the more you get comfortable, the more you're kind of willing to share, and then things happen to you throughout your life that make you, shift focus. Maybe you want to help in a different way. I really spoke about this with Andrea, where, she had mold and she got sick from mold, and that opened up all these new doors for her, where she wants to speak about that and advocate for that and bring awareness to it. And so these things will happen to you. You're going to continue to build more social media accounts, and it's so fun.
I'm actually dying for Andrea to share more about mold illness and her journey, because I find that so interesting. And it's so funny because I followed her not for that reason, but I find her so relatable that I just want to listen to whatever she has to say.
You know what? That's so funny, because when you have true people that are really invested in you, that's exactly what happens. They, if, for instance, this whole sports betting thing, you didn't know anything about it, and you're just willing to do it, and it's so funny to me because it's making me learn. I feel like I have to know what I'm talking about, because I know you're gonna ask, or I know you want to see, right? So it's so interesting how all of this works. Now, going back to the whole social media thing and staying private, one of the good pieces of advice that I feel like I could share is, if you're a private person, the best way to start building up a social media account is not share it with anybody. You don't have to promote it to your family and your friends. You can attract complete strangers that all across the world that don't know anything about you. And that's what made me feel way more comfortable doing it, is just that I didn't have to worry oh, my mom's going to see this. Oh, my friends are going to see this, right? I stayed as private as possible and got the attention from other people. You can build a following with people you don't know anything about.
Absolutely. I actually have a friend who I told her about the Amazon Influencer Program. She couldn't get in, so she started a fitness page on Instagram because she's a triathlete. So it's
Wow.
all about her triathlon journey.
That's awesome. You know what? Andrea actually is still on here, and she just said, "Oh, thanks, Melissa. I will share more about my journey with healing from mold." Awesome, Andrea. We're all here for it. She's actually been making some short form content. I don't know if you've seen it, kind of throwing out some of her mold experience or mold journey. But I'm also interested to learn way more about what all she went through. But it's also weird. We talk about it. It's weird. Does she make a whole new channel about this kind of stuff? Does she share it on the channel she's currently, using, even though it's about income and side money and Amazon influencer program? So it's all very interesting. Andrea said, "I want to share so much online, but my kids keep finding my social media accounts." That's actually super funny. That's funny.
That is very awkward. I can't even imagine. So my son's only 5, so I don't have to deal with that yet. But I've seen some of my friends' kids on the internet, and I don't even know how to approach that. I just ignore it.
That is so funny. Alejandra said, "Andrea always with the gems." Of course, Andrea is always here. She's a great, great individual. I'm so glad that we met her, that our paths crossed, and I can't wait to get on again. I feel like there was so much unanswered questions after that one, right? There was so much more we could have done.
I want more from her. I want to see her live on her channel. I think that she is so awesome and multifaceted. And I love hearing about her marketing business.
Yeah, that was super interesting. I knew nothing about that. So I think she has a lot that she can share. Oh, she's talking about her kids. So she says she has 13, 15, and 17-year-old. Wow. She said, thanks, friends. Of course, Andrea. She's so cool.
Are we all millennials? You know who else is a millennial in here? Drop it in the chat.
Let's see. Let's see if people will.
I was going to ask Vicky if she's a millennial, but she looks so young. Vicky she must not age. She must be a vampire.
Vicky, she's so interesting. She used to tell me about her YouTube journey and how she started alongside all these other YouTubers and how they blew up, and she regrets stopping YouTube. But on that note, how do you keep your mindset strong and knowing that, you got to keep all this stuff going for a really long time, play the long-term game with all of this stuff? That's something we talked about on my consulting call, and I wanted to bring it up with everybody because, hearing about Vicky wishing she was able to continue YouTube, I feel like that's just a little bit of a different story because she had kids, right? But if you're able to keep YouTube going, you got to understand it's a long-term thing, right?
For sure. And I actually wish that I started making videos back when I started my account. So if anyone looks at my YouTube account, I actually have the same account since 2006, I believe.
Wow.
I've had the same account. I came on YouTube because I wanted to learn how to do makeup. So I started watching makeup tutorials. Can you relate to that? Do you know that you've seen those makeup?
Well, I remember when makeup was huge on YouTube, right? There's always these different phases that YouTube goes through. So it's interesting. Super cool to see how the times have changed.
Yeah, and it took me a long time. I was just watching all this content, but I was never making any. So it took me a while to realize that. And I want to say Jason Living Supreme, I want to call them story times, but I'm not sure, Jason, if you want to call them story times. I love a story time video. So good. But I listened to a bunch right before bed, and then I was scared.
Wait, yeah, he did say he made scary type content. I need to check it out. In fact, he actually commented. He said 1981 here. He said 1981. A Beautiful Horizon. Julie said millennial 1988. And then Andrea said I'm Gen X. LOL. Film Frolic said millennial 1991.
Millennials and Gen X. Awesome. Yeah, Jason's message is so important, I think. And I love that there's so many different niches that you see on YouTube. And when you watch his videos, you'll understand what I'm saying. No, Jason, you don't have to be sorry. I think that your message is so important. And sometimes we need to hear the hard things. And we also want to hear about things that we're curious about. Mercedes, have you ever watched the show Sons of Anarchy?
I have not.
So that was one of my favorite shows. I haven't watched it in a long time. It was a fan favorite. So anyone else who has watched it, let me know if you like that show. There was this one part that I just couldn't get past. And listening to Jason's videos reminded me of that.
Really? So he said, Jason said, don't listen before bed, LOL. He should have warned you before, I'm assuming.
He kind of did, actually.
Oh, did he? That is so funny. You know what? I don't know why this reminded me of this, but I'm pretty sure you wanted to hear my review about Kava, right?
Yes.
So, guys, I did hold up on my end, right? I said I was gonna go have Kava for lunch. I checked it out, and it was actually really good. I love hummus, and so it wasn't anything too different for me. I don't know what I got. I didn't get spicy greens. I think that's what Jason told me to get, but I got this chicken Caesar type bowl, and it had hummus inside, chicken inside. It was actually really good. Now, the only thing that's also good about this is it's about 25-30 minutes away from me. So even though I have the addicted personality that we talked about on the last stream, I don't feel like I am addicted to it because the drive is just too far. But it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I'll probably try something different next time, but I think it was cool. It was an experience.
That is so awesome. And whoever else likes kava, they're actually having a contest right now. If you make a TikTok of your favorite bowl, you will get the chance to win $5,000.
Look at that. Maybe, do you work for them? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I just like their food.
That's awesome. Maybe you did some like UGC for them or something.
Yes. That's a great segue into, I wanted to ask you about proactively reaching out to brands. How many brands should we be reaching out to?
You know what? You can reach out to as many as you want. I kind of fell off of that. In fact, that would actually be something very good to get set up with the VA because it's super simple work, right? You come up with a little script that you want them to send. The only thing is like figuring out who they're going to reach out to. I would just pick a topic. I think I've kind of explained this to you a little bit, but if one day I wake up and I want to do humidifiers or heaters, I just get on Amazon and I'll type in heaters. I'll look through all of the pages of heaters, right? There'll be a little brand name at the top that says their name, and I'll go to Instagram and look that up. And most of the time, something will pop up. Now, the unfortunate thing is a lot of these people aren't super active on social media, so it takes them a little while to reach back out. But once you send them a DM, most of the time they'll either point you in the right direction and give you an email that they want you to send something to, or they'll just say yes or no that they're interested or not interested. Now,
that's awesome.
Now, another thing you can do, which it's kind of awkward talking about this, but if you go to other Amazon influencer storefronts and you check out the type of content that they have, if you see them saying like, I was sent this for my honest review, there's your key right there to know that that person is or that brand is interested in sending out products for free for a review. So you can go and use that as a way to start reaching out to people for specific stuff. And if they, for instance, if it's a wallet and you've seen somebody post like, they were interested in this for their honest review or whatever, I'll use that as my topic for the day. So wallets. Now I'm going through all the wallets and I'm reaching out to all these brands. And I think that's just a really good way to reach out. I was reaching out to a bunch. I was spending like an hour and a half every morning just reaching out to as many as I could. And it's a great way to get those products in.
That is such awesome advice. And I love how you said that could be delegated. And I'm super excited to see the couple that's going to be on the live in a few weeks who are like really big into VAs.
Yes, they are. The only thing with them is they are not a part of the Amazon Influencer program. I feel so bad for them. We've tried to get them in so many times. It's just also not one of their main focuses. They currently just built up a marketing company, and so they utilize VAs for their marketing company in a ton of different ways, and they have many different VAs. They're also building up a YouTube channel, and they utilize VAs for that as well. So it'll be a good stream with them. They're super interesting people, and I also met them through consulting calls. So do you do consulting calls, Melissa?
A little bit, but I only do it because I got so many requests to do it, and
yeah.
It's not how I want to spend my time, but if you want to help people, then I think it's important. But you know what? I love software, and my issue was trying to schedule with a Calendly and using
yes
scheduling all that stuff. It's a lot of moving pieces, and when your schedule is constantly changing, it's difficult sometimes.
I totally understand how that could be. Yeah, that definitely could be. We have somebody on here, Matt Carves. He said, Amazon influencer question. I have a carving channel. Should I concentrate on tools for Amazon video reviews? So, do you want to go, Melissa?
No, you go ahead. That's really cool.
Yeah, no, that is pretty cool. I think in the beginning, yeah, definitely you could concentrate on doing the tools because you probably already have them to your disposal, right? You already invested in them. You have them at home. They would be really easy for you to review. But in the Amazon Influencer Program, that's another really cool thing is you don't have to be niche specific. You don't have to just review, carving supplies, carving tools, materials, whatever you use for carving. You can literally review everything and anything. If your workshop has lights, if your workshop has anything, you can literally review it, whether it's home improvement stuff, sports equipment, clothing. You can review it all. So I don't know if you're new as a new Amazon influencer, but definitely you can start with your tools and then work your way up. Just review everything and anything that you have that can be found on Amazon.
And I believe tools are one of the higher paying categories as well, and high ticket items.
Yep, that is a good point. So you're probably off to a really great start, and you probably have a lot of stuff that not a lot of people have. So there's not going to be as much competition on the product pages of the items, the carving tool items that you have.
I'm curious, is it wood carving? Because I was in a Facebook group specifically for tool deals, specifically rigid, because that's what my husband loves. So I was like always in there trying to find a good deal because he wants to have rigid, the whole suite of tools. But let me know, something that I've been trying to focus on in my Discord group is I have some Amazon monitors with discounts, like products up to 90% off. And some people have been finding really good products to purchase and review from there. So I've been wanting to tell more people about it. But, like you said, there's so many things we're doing. And
yeah, I know.
But there's so many different resources that you can use for Amazon and different things that you can think about to film.
Yeah, that's super cool. I don't think he has responded yet as to what kind of carving he's doing, but Jason said, more UGC info, please. If you have a specific question regarding it, I'm sure Melissa would be more than happy to answer. Matt said, yes, it's wood power carving.
That is so cool. I think that's awesome.
Sorry, I just didn't want to miss Vicky's comment, but she said, Melissa, you're so grounded and well-spoken. Teach me your ways. Vicky is so funny.
Thank you, Vicky. I want you to teach me your ways, live stream queen.
I know, that was okay, guys. So earlier in our little group chat, Melissa is so funny. She was looking up stuff on how to come onto this live stream, and Vicky has all these courses, right? Like all kinds of material on live streaming, and it was so funny to see Melissa watching one of Vicky's videos regarding live streaming. So we all had a really good laugh about it, and it was a fun way to start, like, to get out the nerves of coming onto this live, because hey, believe it or not, it's always a little scary getting on.
For sure.
It's on that topic too. You know how last week I said the whole eat the frog thing? Well, Melissa is so funny because she found, is it a Notion template?
It is, and I'm waiting for you to get it set up.
I knew you were going to say something about it. So I need to go ahead and download all that stuff again. I was so bad with Notion, and I was like, you know what? I'm just keep it all in my head again. And now I feel like there's a lot going on that I need to... I just started utilizing my calendar again, my Google Calendar, and plugging everything into that. So now I'm like, you know what? After Melissa sent that funny eat the frog thing, I feel like I have to get it, right?
I thought that was such a funny expression, and I actually never heard it. So when you said that, it stuck in my brain. And then I saw a free Notion template, and I had to send it to you.
Isn't that funny how things work? Like you never heard of that before, and then here I am speaking about eating the frog, and then you see all this stuff about it too. Yeah, I really love that motto, like eat the frog, because I can be a big time procrastinator, and I think everybody can, especially if it's something that you don't want to do. If it's something that you're nervous about. And it's funny because we started off the stream talking about fear and using fear as an indicator to do something, And wow, Matt Carves just sent us a super, so we'll have to give a big thanks to Matt. Thank you so much, Matt, for doing that.
That was so nice.
Yeah, super cool. And then Julie actually said, I love Notion. I started using it in January and now I am obsessed. So Melissa actually puts me on all kinds of stuff and has me running in so many different directions. But I think that's just her way of throwing some stuff onto me because she's already running in so many directions. So she's like, Mercedes, here, take some of this stuff and we can all run in different directions together. But anyway, eating the frog is a great way to think of it. If you have a task that you just don't want to do, you do that task first, you get it out of the way, and the rest of your day is a little bit more peaceful.
Absolutely.
We have another one. Jason said, do I wait for companies to reach out concerning UGC, or do I reach out first? Also, I don't want to be stuck to my YouTube niche. I'll do reviews for Dyson Vacs, lol.
Oh, I love that, because Dyson is a high ticket item. And I think that you have to be proactive about it. If you just wait around for people to contact you, it's going to happen at a really slow rate. So I would set up a Fiverr page, which Fiverr can be a little bit difficult to navigate. But there's some really good YouTube tutorials on how to do it. And I'd be happy to help you with that as well, Jason. And get on there, get on Twitter, and be proactive about it.
That's really good advice. I've used Fiverr a little bit here and there. I had seen somebody talk about doing that for Amazon Influencer Program, but I've never got anything through like for the Amazon Influencer Program. I used to get random things like graphic design jobs and like not PowerPoints, but you know when you make like a manual for people's logos and you put all the information in there, you can make a little packet. And I've gotten jobs through Fiverr before, but nothing for Amazon Influencer Program or nothing UGC related. Jason just said deal, so he's gonna hold you to helping him with Fiverr.
Yeah, what's really cool, maybe I'll make a YouTube video about it, video inspiration. What's really cool about it is that you can have multiple gigs in different niches.
Yeah.
So if you're a graphic designer, you can have a graphic design gig, or you could have a shoppable video gig. You could have a UGC gig. I think you can have up to 5 gigs. I can't remember exactly.
Wow.
Maybe even 10 gigs. I can't remember, but I think that's cool. And it's a marketplace, so you don't have to drive any traffic to your Fiverr page. It will happen organically.
Yeah, I got some jobs through there, even with having no reviews. But I think the more reviews that you have, right, the higher on the page you would be.
Yes. And yes, start it now. If you have an existing Fiverr account that you've been a buyer for, just convert that one into a selling account. Use your old account.
That's cool. Yeah. Fiverr's interesting. I thought that would be, I mean, I still pitch it to people sometimes. Like, I have a graphic designer friend or people that are, have some small skills. It's always good to sell your services or sell stuff on something like Fiverr.
Absolutely.
Vicky.
Multiple streams for us side hustlers.
Yep, exactly. Vicky said, Julie, I've been eyeing it. It looks amazing. So good to hear you're using it. I've been using lists in my notes app, all but a pretty interface is very appealing. She's talking about Notion. Yeah, I definitely need a better organizing system, so maybe it is Notion. I like to use Notes app too. I throw everything in there. Any other questions regarding UGC for Melissa? Because I'm not going to be able to answer any UGC questions when Melissa's not here. So Melissa, regarding all your income streams and everything that you do, what is your most favorite one? Oh yeah, you did freeze actually. Can you hear us? I think Melissa can't hear us right now. We'll give her a minute to try to get that figured out. I don't know what it is. Maybe her Wi-Fi went out. Can you guys still hear and see me though? I hope so. But hang on, there's no comments. Let me know if you guys can still hear and see me while Melissa tries to figure out her side. Or did she crash our entire stream? There she is. Hey, you're back. There you go.
That was so embarrassing.
Why? It's okay. It's okay. Everything's good. I just thought maybe you crashed our entire stream because nobody was commenting after you left. But everybody said they could hear me, so.
Alejandro, do you not want me to?
He said I like Melissa frozen. That is so funny. Matt, yes, we can hear you. Alejandro said hear you, not her. Andrea said yes, can still see and hear you. Perfect. Well, we're all we're all back on. Alejandro, don't be mean to Melissa. But Melissa, right before you left, were you able to hear me at all or no?
No.
Okay, so I was just asking regarding all of your different income streams and side hustles and everything that you have going. What do you consider like your favorite, the one that you're most passionate about, the one that you like and enjoy the most? Are you frozen again? That was a funny way for her to freeze. Okay, guys, I guess it's just me again. Maybe it's a bad question. Every time I ask the same question. Melissa, are you back?
I'm back. I'm so sorry. You can't make me choose one, though. I can't answer that.
Oh, is that why you keep freezing up?
No. I think my family is messing with me.
That is too funny. Okay, so you're passionate about every single one. Is there one that you don't like?
Well, something I'll say is what I love about content creation, the Amazon Influencer Program, UGC, all of that, is that there's no money up front. It's just a little bit of time. So with my Amazon business, I have to spend a lot of money on inventory, and that could be a huge burden. So I love that you can literally start a business with no money.
That's cool. That is a really good point. And I think that is very helpful for a lot of people, especially people trying to make money online, right? So and I think that's your whole motto, right? Teaching people how to make money.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I love that. So what is your goals? Like what are you working towards this year and next year, and what is something you want to focus more of your time towards?
Ooh, there's so many things. I watched your options trading video, which I've done for a few years now. Loved that. I need more of that in my life.
You need a video on me losing $10,000. Is that what you mean?
No.
No, I mean, it was just kind of a thing we did for fun, and I didn't have enough knowledge on it. So as quick as it was to make that money, it was also that quick to lose the money as well. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of tricky.
Oh, for sure.
It moves so fast. That's why everything is moving so quickly. And I was still working. I was working a lot of jobs at that time. So I would buy into something and then kind of lose track. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And I could never get a hold on it. So it just started going down and down and down. But like I talked about earlier, I am feeling more motivated than I have been before. I did start a new project that I'm not ready to share yet, but it'll come out soon enough. And so I just have to figure out, YouTube is going to be my big focus. I love YouTube, super passionate about it, and want to work on my content. So that answers the question for me, but did you answer it, Melissa?
Did I answer it? I mean, maybe for long term, I definitely want to do more real estate investing. I have a real estate marketing background, and I think that that's the way to build long term wealth for anyone who wants that in their life.
Yep. No, that's awesome. That's really cool. what is your YouTube strategy? Are you posting on there like consistently? Do you have a schedule that you upload, or is it kind of just whenever you create the content?
I have to be better about it. I do not have a schedule currently. And it's so crazy because until recently, I didn't realize how everything gets done. When you see these videos and edits, that was magic to me. So I'm only now just understanding that.
Like magic in the sense of like, do you want to learn it, or did it?
I'm going to outsource it, of
You're gonna
course.
outsource it. Okay, okay, okay. No, that makes sense. I feel like if you're talking about your side hustles and what takes the most time, is almost all your time focused on being an Amazon seller?
Yes.
Okay. That's where you find your time utilized the best, is when you focus on that stuff and you outsource everything else, or
A
a
lot of
lot of everything else. Yeah.
A lot of it. It's really funny because when I told my husband about the video reviews, he kind of laughed at me because he is a business owner. He has his own businesses, and he was like, "Video reviews? What are you talking about?" But it's really fun, and it can be very lucrative.
Yeah, it is. I thought, you know, I guess I thought the program was honestly too good to be true. And once I started making money, I felt like the program was just going to die. I felt like the program was going to leave because I felt like, oh, because I'm in it now, it's not going to be a thing anymore. So I was just trying to really figure out how I could continue doing product reviews if the program were to shut down, because I did enjoy it so much. I loved it. But I haven't made a review video in months, and now all of those dreams and ideas that I had to be this top product reviewer kind of just went away, because I'm like, I think I need to focus on something else. It's funny too, my family used to call them commercials. They used to make fun of it too. They're like, oh, there she goes again, going to do her commercials. And I'm like, these are not commercials.
That that is really funny, and sometimes it's awkward because if you're at a friend's house and you see something and you're like, "Oh, I want to take a video of this really quickly," it could be a little nerve-wracking to approach that.
Oh yeah, I experienced that the hard way when I went into an Airbnb and the host was still on site. I'm like, how am I gonna do these reviews? I felt so uncomfortable. So all of my videos were silent, and I had to go home and voice them over after. I think we talked about this, and I made a video about it too. I was trying to record my experience, but there was just too much going on. I was in there reviewing all the products, and then to make a whole YouTube video about it in this guy's house, I also felt awkward doing that. So the video never turned out. But I did get some pretty good product reviews for furniture pieces and higher dollar amount items that way. So that was kind of cool. Have you
That is
ever
cool.
have you ever done anything like that? Reviewed at an Airbnb?
Mm, Not yet, but I do have some friends' houses. I'm going to be house sitting and pet sitting for one of my friends soon. So I plan to do a ton of videos while I'm there.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, and you had mentioned doing a voiceover. Sometimes I feel like that could hold people back because what if you don't know how to do a voiceover? So even though maybe someone's not into editing, I think it's still good to know a little bit about the whole editing process because what if you're in a situation where you have to learn how to do that?
Yeah, yeah. Luckily, there's apps on your phone that you can easily do voiceovers with. You don't even have to have like a fancy microphone. You don't have to have all this fancy stuff. You can literally just do it straight from your phone. So it's that wouldn't be too hard. But you're totally correct about that. Film Frolic said, "Happy to lend a hand with video editing. Let's make your content pop. Find me on Mercedes Side Hustle Discord." And then we have Alejandro. "They are easier to make if I treat them as making commercials. It fits the definition." Yeah, I guess my family was onto something when they called it commercials. They also joked about it. Like nobody was ever interested in doing it until I started making money. And then they're like, oh, maybe we need to make commercials too. Living Supreme said, what about buying Amazon return pallets, then reselling the products at a discount? Oh, it looks like we lost Melissa again. Okay, so Living Supreme Jason said, what about buying Amazon return pallets? What happened? Then reselling the products at a discount. So yes, I tried that before, and What happened? Hang on, let me see if I can bring Melissa back. I think her camera's off. Okay, so I have tried that before. You can definitely do it. I didn't really have too much luck doing it. I guess I didn't actually buy an Amazon pallet. I would go to the Amazon pallet stores where they would sell all the items in like crates and baskets straight out of the pallets, and I wasn't able to find anything that good. But I have a video on it. It's like one of my first vlogs. I actually went down to a pallet store. I took you guys with me, and I showed you guys a bunch of random things that you could purchase, and so that's definitely an option. Melissa is toying with us at this point. Melissa, are you back? Can you hear us?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on.
No worries at all. I'm just glad you can come back and you can hang out. But if you have to go, just let me know when you need to hop off, okay?
I'm going to say bye because my internet connection is unstable. And one of the things that she said in her video on how to live stream, never use Wi-Fi. You need to do a hard line to your internet. So I need to get that figured out.
Really? Interesting. Good tip for Vicky. I can't believe you found...
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Of course I looked up her videos.
No, that's awesome. I want her to come back. I really do. Okay, well, thank you so much, Melissa, for hanging out with us. You've been great help. So if anybody else has UGC questions, just go to Melissa. She got you. But no, it's been so nice to meet you and to have this open conversation right here on the live stream. So thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for being so supportive. You're always on the live stream. You're always on from like beginning to end, being one of my biggest supporters. So I couldn't thank you enough for all of that.
Thank you for having me, Mercedes. You're awesome. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good night, okay? All right, everybody. It is just me now. But Melissa and Vicky, they are amazing individuals. They are always in the chat. They are always close by somewhere. So if you ever have a question for them, they would be more than willing to answer it, to help out in any way, and they support me so much. So I'm so glad to have and call them friends and mentors, and to have met them through this amazing community that we have built up here on YouTube while we talk about the Amazon Influencer Program. Honestly, so much great things have come from it. So I really think tonight has been an awesome stream. I love talking about motivation and different side hustles that we're working towards. I love talking about YouTube. I love talking about all this stuff because it's just something that I'm super passionate about. I'm going to get these headphones off because I hate wearing headphones. I don't know what it is, but Melissa actually, she sent me a link to these invisible headphones, so I'm going to try that out next stream, hopefully, so you're not seeing this big cord and it's not getting in the way of stuff. But when you live stream with guests, it's really important, I guess. I'm just learning all this stuff, but it's really important to use the headphones so that you can eliminate that whole echo thing. So that is what I have learned as a streamer. My biggest problem with headphones is I don't ever use actual plug-in headphones. I'm always using Bluetooth headphones. But if I use any type of Bluetooth headphones or any headphones with a mic, it takes away from this mic right here. And this is a really good mic. It's expensive, but I love the quality of it. So I don't want to use any kind of headphones that are going to take away from this microphone right here. So that's kind of been my problem with it. But what did you guys think about the stream? You guys gotta let me know. Melissa said, Jason, sometimes I buy pallets. If you have a good way to manage inventory, that would be awesome. So Melissa's super cool. She's an Amazon seller as well as an Amazon influencer. She utilizes VAs. I learned so much about her tonight. And Vicky, she has also been so amazing. It's so cool that I've built up really good friendships with people through just consulting calls and talking with people through my happy hour. If you guys don't know what the happy hour is, I'm going to just go ahead and plug it real quick for you guys. I offer free, 100% free calls, live video calls. They are about 30 minutes long where I'm willing to talk to you guys about like just about everything. I don't normally talk about the Amazon influencer program on there. That's more for the consulting calls because that's strategy, right? We're figuring out a plan that's specific for you. But I am all about helping people, and I know what it's like to go through tough times. And if you're ever down in the dumps, if you're sad, if you're lacking motivation, that's really what I would love for people to use those happy hour calls for. So I offer those calls free of charge. You don't have to pay anything, just schedule them. And you get to talk to me for 30 minutes free of charge. And so I've met some amazing people through that. And it's been a great opportunity for me. It's a great networking area or a great networking avenue. So I met Vicky through there, and I've met Gregory and Kayla through there. I've met so many amazing people through there. So if you guys want to take me up on something, take me up on that right there. Film Frolic said, Mercedes, your stream is an absolute delight. Your energy and passion shine through in every moment, making it such a joy to watch. Keep up the fantastic work. You are truly making a positive impact. Wow, that is amazing. That's your second amazing comment of the night. Thank you so very much. You are also equally amazing because you are always here on the stream. You joined the Discord, and I apologize again for, not saying anything and being completely silent in that Discord. I really am working on it. Or working to free up some of my time so I can spend more time on the Discord, because I know how important that Discord can be and the potential. So I'm trying, okay? I need to get to it. Jason said, appreciate the insight. Your time is valuable, Mercedes. It is, but I'm new. I'm a beginner, and I'm still trying to grow this community. So for right now, I think I need to prove my worth a little bit more, and then, I will value my time. Alejandro said, at Millennial Money Mom, Melissa, in your opinion, is white labeling your strategy to win on Amazon? What in the world did I just read? Claire's Culinary Adventure, we can hear you. Perfect. Film Frolics sent the heart emoji. So yeah, I mean, I like, just from my perspective live on this stream, I really enjoyed tonight. I think bringing 2 people on was super cool. This was the first time that we've had 2 guests, and I absolutely loved it. Everybody has a different personality. These are 2 really awesome individuals, and it's been very cool to interview multiple people at once. So I might have to do this more often. But you guys let me know what you guys think. Now there's a little bit more people on the live. So earlier in the stream, we kind of talked about extending these live interviews. And so I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys enjoy this? Do you think it's been cool bringing on guests and doing these live streams? What do you guys think? Because I have some people that I would like to bring on, but if we bring them on, we're going to have to extend this thing another month. So I just wanted to kind of pick your guys' brains and see what you mean. Alejandro, do you mean private label? It's not for beginners. Okay, yeah. If he means private label, that's better. I did not. I should have read his comment before I read it out loud. Hopefully he did mean private label. So you guys let me know what you think, if we should extend. But all around, I'm feeling really good. I love where all of this is going. Alejandro said, correct, private label in an effort to build a brand. That's actually a really good question. I wish we answered that live on stream. Because I think a lot of people want to private label things. But it's cool. It's cool that you can sell just random, ordinary items. Melissa talked about last week that you could get Legos at a discounted price and sell items like that. These are items that people already know. You don't have to private label something to sell it. You can sell regular, ordinary products that you get at a discounted rate. So I would like to hear Melissa's take on private label or private labeling. You know what's funny? I feel like time just flies when you're on a live stream. not only does time fly, but like before I know it, I look up and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already, 9:20, or we've already been on for 2 hours. It does not feel like it. Are you guys ever on the phone with somebody and then you realize, oh my gosh, we were talking for 2 hours? That's exactly what this feels like. It just feels like I'm on the phone. So while we wait for Melissa to answer about the whole private label thing, oh, Alejandro said, I'll try to jump in earlier to ask more in-depth questions. Jason said, Mercedes, check out Roberto Blake. It'll help you a lot on your journey. Roberto Blake. Okay, let me write that down. I'll definitely check him out. I'll check you out as well because I'm really interested to see your type of content. But I'm not going to watch it tonight. I'm not going to watch it tonight after the stream. I'm a little chicken and I don't want to be scared and not be able to sleep tonight. So I will not be watching your videos when we get off of this, but I'll try to check it out tomorrow for sure. What other questions do you guys have? What should we talk about tonight? What other interesting stuff do we have going on? Oh, our guest next week. Our guest next week is Tyler C. from Tyler C. Reviews. I actually did my first ever YouTube interview with him, so I'm excited to bring him on my channel. I haven't talked to him in a little while, so I don't really know where all he's at with everything. So bringing him on as a guest next week is going to be very fun. I'm interested to see where he's at with everything. He is a teacher. He is a teacher. He's able to fund his vacations with the Amazon Influencer Program. He has a lot of interesting stuff going on. So I think our conversation next week too will be a fun one. It can mainly be about the Amazon Influencer Program because he's big and huge on reviewing stuff. He's been reviewing stuff since before the Amazon Influencer Program was even a thing. And so I think he's going to be a cool guest for all my people that love the Amazon Influencer Program. And if you want to pick anybody's brain on it and it's not me, then Tyler C would be a good one to talk to. Melissa did answer the question about private label, so let's go ahead and read that. She said, first step on Amazon is doing arbitrage, just buying and reselling. After you get the hang of the Amazon ecosystem and have a few thousand to invest in private label, it is a good business model. So that's her take on it, and that's actually some really good advice. So if anybody's interested in being an Amazon seller, Melissa just dropped some really good information about that. Now Alejandro said, yes, I was talking to my boss and 3 hours went by. I had to quit that job. That's actually kind of funny. Jason said, you can skip me, but watch him for sure. No, I'm not going to skip you, Jason. After Melissa talked about you, I'm even more intrigued to check out your channel. I am really interested in it. I love checking out different niches and seeing how, I can incorporate different things or what other people are doing that I'm not. It's just super fun. Jennifer Brown said, hi, I joined late. Enjoying the convo. I've been looking into private labeling sprinkles just to sell on my site, not Amazon. Well, hi Jennifer, I'm so glad you joined, whether it was at the end of the stream or at the beginning. That's interesting. So you just missed Melissa. Melissa was on here live answering questions as well, and she's all into Amazon selling, so she would have been good to talk to about kind of private labeling and stuff. But that's really cool. That's a cool idea that you're looking into private labeling some sprinkles to sell on your website. Why not sell it on Amazon as well? I don't know what that process is like, so if it's too complicated, maybe that's why. But it's really cool that you're thinking about private labeling it and just selling it on your own personal site. I've opened up a few sites before. I dabbled into drop shipping. I thought drop shipping would be a really fun thing and cool idea. But none of them ever really took off. Maybe it's because I never gave it my full attention or 100% effort. It was just something that I thought would kind of, grow, or I thought I would enjoy. But then it got really hard, and then COVID happened, and my mom was like, yeah, don't ship anything from China here. I don't want to get COVID. And so that was a I think timing of that was just not it. Jason said, at Melissa, I shall look into this. Yeah, I think that's actually really interesting. I don't know if I would do good at it because, man, Amazon is really difficult to work with. I hate that there's gray areas across the board. No matter what you're doing, it seems like there's gray areas, right? I thought that was just the Amazon influencer program, but I think it's everything. It's crazy that such a big company like that wouldn't be more specific and clear on their rules and regulations, right? Jennifer said, I have to learn more about it being a seller on Amazon. I don't know a lot, so I'm a little apprehensive about it. I totally get that. Jennifer, are you part of the Amazon influencer program? I can't believe I made my first product review video in a long time. In fact, I have a bunch of products over here that I actually need to review. And so I'm so excited to be able to get back into it. It's not that I don't like doing it. It's just I had so many hiccups when I wanted to do it or when I wanted to get back to it. And I don't know. I really don't know. That whole ghost thing, the Christian music thing, really threw me off with my microphones. But I'm so glad I got it fixed and my setup is back to normal. Jennifer said, yes, she is. How is the Amazon Influencer Program going for you? I do affiliate links and on-site reviews. Awesome. Yeah. That's perfect. That's kind of what we talked about earlier. I do the same here and there. Did you see an uptick in like the past couple days in your earnings? I think everybody else said yes. I think Andrea had said she has too. The past couple days, everything really spiked. So that was really good to see. What else do you guys have going on? Alejandro said, if you had a magic wand and you could only concentrate on 2 money-making activities to focus on, what would they be? Like 2 money-making activities that I currently do, or I can choose anything? I read that. Okay. If I had to choose 2 things that I'm currently doing right now, I'm going to choose the Amazon Influencer Program and YouTube. I absolutely love both of these money-making programs, and they are so fun. They are something I'm passionate about, and those are the 2 that I would choose. Now, if I'm able to choose from anything in this world, like Melissa said, real estate is something that's very interesting, and you can make a ton of money. There's a ton of potential there. It's funny because real estate is something that I was interested in as a little kid. It's so random, but I was that weird little kid that liked Extreme Makeover Home Edition, that loved Property Brothers. I liked watching Clean House with my grandma. All the shows that I ever watched as a little kid were always about homes. And so then a little bit later, things like $1 Million Listing came out, and these shows were so cool to me. I always wanted to be in real estate, but then as I got older, I was like, man, I'm not outgoing enough. I don't know enough people, and I'm not good at networking, and I'm scared of networking. I'm scared of meeting new people, that I'll never make it in the real estate industry. So I kind of backed off of that. And then I also took a real estate class in college, and it was not my thing. I did not like all the numbers that were involved and the math portion of it. I didn't like it. So I really took a step back from it. But now that I feel like I'm back, not back, but now that I'm in front of a camera and I'm comfortable with talking and comfortable with meeting new people and comfortable with networking, I have really been dabbling with the idea of getting a real estate license, for real. I don't know why. It's just something cool. I think it'd be something cool to have, but I don't have the time to study. Well, not that I don't have the time, but I don't want to study. I don't want to study to be able to pass this test. So I don't know. Real estate is definitely something that's interesting to me. It's there. It's would be something I look into more, but I don't know if the time for that is right now. Jason said, want to hear something funny. You did a review of a book that's banned in prisons, The 48 Laws of Power. Random dumb fact, but I thought it was funny you did that. You know what? I did not know that book was banned in prison until I spoke to one of my cousins. So one of my cousins who actually recommended me that book, she told me that fact, and I didn't know that, but I guess I had still already reviewed the book, and I actually never even finished the book. I bought that book for as a gift, and then I bought a copy for myself, and I haven't been able to read it. It's really long. It is not really my thing, but hopefully one day I do read it. Melissa said, Jason, do you like the show Sons of Anarchy? LOL. Jennifer said, I kind of slacked off doing on-site reviews. I never made a ton, just a few hundred, but it's something. I haven't checked my earnings, but need to if everyone is seeing an increase. Yeah, I mean, the increase wasn't anything like crazy. In fact, it's kind of just back to like some normal numbers that we used to see months ago, because everything was down for a really long time. But I totally understand. I slacked off too. Today was the first day I've made a review video in months. I got up, or I passed the 1,000 mark on Amazon product review videos, and then I just kind of, I don't know. I was so eager to get to 1,000, and then I hit 1,000, and I was like, what's the point now? What's so fun? No, I'm just kidding. There was a lot of reasons that I stopped. But I hope I'll be back, and I hope I can start making them at a consistent basis again. Maybe not as much as I used to make, but I hope I can, make some more product review videos and get back in the hang of it. I hope I can add it to my routine again, because making Amazon product reviews was like part of my routine. I would wake up, have breakfast, work out, and make Amazon reviews, and then do my other jobs, right? It was like a solid part of my day. But now I don't do it at all. Jason said, if I'm having doubts about reviewing something, I'll ask myself, would Mercedes review it? That is awesome. I don't know why I just think of that saying, like, WWJD, right? What would Jesus do? You're over here saying, what would Mercedes review? That is so funny. That's a hilarious way to put it. And that's good, because if you're having doubts, let me just tell you, Mercedes would review it. Mercedes would review everything and anything. If I go to anywhere I go, if I see something that's worthwhile, I am going to review it. So obviously, if I reviewed a book that's banned in jails, I will review anything, right? That's so funny. Jason said, at Melissa, that show was literally awesome. What is Sons of Anarchy even about? In fact, I think I've heard the theme song, but I think that's about it. I think one of my nephew, when he was little, he was really little, he loved dancing to the Sons of Anarchy theme song. I don't know what it was, but I never did watch the show. Axel, he said, just now tuning in. What's up, Axel? In fact, on that note, I'm going to have to announce it, Axel, but Axel is not going to be able to join us live on his scheduled date. I think it was week 8. So we are going to have to push his out, and we'll throw in a surprise guest for week 8. So week 8 is no longer going to be Axel by design. It's going to be somebody else. Axel had something come up, unfortunately, but he'll still be on the stream at some point. I think I have to have Axel on at some point, because Axel's a great person. He's a super cool creative graphic designer. He has so much skills and knowledge that he has to be on the channel at some point. So what's up, Axel? Thanks for tuning in. Melissa said, Jason, so when I watched your videos, all I could think about was Sons of Anarchy. Hard to watch at times, but a very important message. Wait, what happened? Oh, Andrea had to leave. Okay. Andrea said, I have to sign off, but it was great connecting with everyone. See you next week. Bye, Andrea. Take care. Have a great week. a great week of selling your course and a great week in the Amazon Influencer Program, and we'll see you next week. Everybody's saying bye. Melissa said, I just review everything. I'm not strategic about it. Same. I think the only strategy that I put into the program is really thinking about the type of video that I make. I don't like to make videos similar to everybody else's video. I like to be strategic with the videos that I make. So that's where my strategy comes in. Jason said 1,000 is goals. See, that was my goal too. And then I kind of got there and fell off. Because now I'm thinking like 2,000 seems impossible. I don't know why. It was a struggle to get to 1,000. So now I'm just like, there's no way I find another 1,000 products. There is no way. Hey, but what is this saying? When there's a will, there's a way. Alejandro said, I made a review on the book, Prison Ramen. That book is banned also. Or is it Prison Ramen? My bad. Axel said, Mercedes, I landed my first UGC client. What are your thoughts on UGC? Axel, oh my goodness, you missed it. We were all talking about UGC content here, or UGC with Melissa. So Melissa was on here live, and she has way more knowledge on UGC than I do. So she was, spilling some tea, telling us some information. My thoughts on it, I really don't have much thoughts. I was explaining my story and how I found out about UGC. I found out about it through Twitter. If you ever look up like the hashtag UGC on Twitter, you will get like, you'll go down a rabbit hole. There's so much information, so many people trying to land gigs on Twitter regarding like UGC. And so that's kind of like the extent of it. I know what it is, right? I know people or companies are looking for people to create content for them, and I've never tried it. But Melissa gave some great advice on it. We spoke about it. Maybe you can rewatch the stream a little bit to see, but I don't really have any big thoughts on it. I'm interested to see how it goes for you and how you like it. But Melissa, yeah, this is a good question. I'm interested too. She said, oh my gosh, congrats, Axel. How did you do it? So how did you land it? And yeah, let us know. Oh my gosh, Mercedes, have you not seen it? No, I have not. I have not seen it. I am horrible at watching TV. Axel, tell us your ways, sir. Yeah, Axel, you're going to have to spill a little bit. Is it beneficial? Jennifer said, is it beneficial to do Amazon lives? Jeez, I swear this question comes up all the time, and I always say that I'm going to go live on Amazon just for the heck of it, and I never do. I always forget. Sorry, guys, it's not me, like, not doing it because I don't want to. It's literally me forgetting. I want to do it just to see. I don't know if it's beneficial or not. In fact, maybe I can look at bringing in Doug and Nikki because I'm pretty sure that they've gone live on Amazon before. In fact, I'll do that. I'll look for another guest to join us that has done Amazon live stream so that we can pick their brain on it and see if it's worth it or not worth it. I'm pretty nervous to do it myself just because I don't have a large following. So I don't know who's going to tune into my live stream. And I don't know. I feel like it would be super bad. Do I just find a collection of products and then showcase them? I don't even know. But I should definitely test it out. Vicky said, I need to hustle and make it to 1K videos. That's insane amount of videos. It is, but whenever I started the program, I thought 1,000 was going to be so easy. I thought it was going to be fine. That was my goal. And then for some reason, when I got there, I just stopped. So I think if you think about 1,000 being not that much, you can achieve it a little faster. But 2,000 sounds insane to me, and I think that's why it's taking me forever to get there. Since I hit 1,000, which I think I hit 1,000 sometime last year, I've only uploaded 100 videos since then. Andrea would be so disappointed in me. Jennifer said, I'm wondering the same thing. Honestly, I don't think it's beneficial. If I had to just come out and say my opinion, I don't think doing Amazon lives would be beneficial for somebody like me. Now, I've seen celebrities or like influencers go live and Amazon will promote them. They promote it on their social media accounts. You're doing like a haul. And if you're a celebrity who goes to a lot of events or has a bunch of outfits or really cool travel items, for instance, or, just random stuff, they can do these lives. They can post it to their audience. All their audience joins, and they can go through like items that they purchased. Now, for me, I don't even know what I would show. I could do a live and show a bunch of electronics, or I could do a live and show like some travel essentials or camera equipment. I could show something like that, but I just don't see it being worth it because I don't know who the heck is gonna watch this. I don't know where Amazon, like, how is Amazon gonna promote it? I think I'm supposed to promote it. As an influencer, I'm probably supposed to promote my live, and I don't think I'm gonna have that many people on. That is just my opinion on it. Everybody's curious. Look, Vicky said, Jennifer Brown, that's such a great question. I'm curious too. All of us are so curious. Maybe I need to eat the frog and just do it. Maybe I go live tomorrow morning, huh? I'm just kidding. I am not going live tomorrow morning. There's no way. I would be so embarrassed if I went live tomorrow because I would not be prepared at all. Axel said, crying emoji, missed it. I'll have to go back and watch. Yeah, we just talked about it briefly because while I had Melissa on, I figured she would be the best to answer anybody's question regarding UGC. So that's why we talked about it. I went down the UGC rabbit hole too. It's so fascinating. Yeah, I mean, it is, but it's just interesting how many people are fighting for jobs and how, using the hashtags and Twitter. It's so funny how different platforms are used for different things. I would have never thought Twitter was the place that you would land a UGC job. So, Axel, is Twitter where you landed your job? Melissa said, Vicky, do you use QuickBooks for bookkeeping? Gentle reminder for all side hustlers to save 30% for taxes. Yes, very good reminder. Taxes were just due, what was it, yesterday? Oh no, Monday? Taxes were due on Monday? Oh my gosh, I submitted my taxes on Monday. I procrastinated that. I waited till the absolute last day. I did not want to pay those things. Alejandro said, there is no way that Amazon doesn't give you some juice for going live on Amazon. I mean, I get it, but why me? Like, why are they going to promote me? I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other people going live, right? I don't know. How many people do you think would join? If I went live on Amazon and had more than 10 viewers, I would be shocked. What do you guys think? How many people do you think would tune into my live on Amazon? We should make a bet. Don't we just love bets on this live? Let's see. What did Jason say? Jason said, at Melissa, do you have contact info for business inquiries? Alejandro said, simultaneous lives here in Amazon. Can it be done? You know what? I was actually looking into all of that today because Melissa, we really wanted to do or have this live stream on Melissa's live as well, or on Melissa's YouTube as well. What is going on? And so I was like looking into all of that stuff, and you can go live simultaneously. Like if I wanted to promote this on Facebook, or if I wanted to put it on another YouTube channel, I could do that. But I don't know if I could do that on Amazon. Especially because Amazon has a way to link all the products, right, during your live. So I don't think there's a way to do both. Unless I went live on YouTube and live on Amazon at the same time, but you would have different camera angles. Hey, maybe we could do that. Okay, Axel finally answered the question. Well, I don't mean finally in a rude way. Sorry about that, Axel. But Axel said, so they reached out about a product review as usual, but in this case, I had the confidence to say I had a price for videos and I set up a package, 1 video and 3 images, and they agreed. Oh, okay. So you went through this through the Amazon influencer program. I see. So that's pretty cool. Very good. We also talked about how, your time, you have what was the comment that Jason said, that your time is worth it. So good for you for, giving them a package deal, making them pay. I like it. Axel said, "Thanks everyone." Melissa said, "Jason, I have my website linked on my page here." So Jason will check it out. Vicky said, "Do it." Of course, Vicky said, "Do it." Go live on both Amazon and YouTube at the same time. Man, you guys, don't overthink it, Vicky said. So eat the frog? Is that what I'm hearing? Eat the frog and go live tomorrow on Amazon? Guys, what am I gonna go live with? You guys are scaring me. Now I'm actually thinking about doing it. You see? You see what happens? I just got this. I just got this product sent to me, and I'm supposed to review them. Actually, I was gonna try them out on the live stream, but they're these flavor drops for your water. They sent me a bunch of flavors, a ton of flavors actually. So I need to try them out so that I can give a review. But there's so many flavors that they sent me. It's a really cool concept, cool product. Their flavors are very interesting. Cherry limeade, lemon lime. I'm not even kidding. They sent me every single flavor that they have. Grape, passion fruit, orange, guava. Check that one out. That one's unique. So they have all these different flavors. What is this one? Peach mango. In fact, maybe I'll try one right now. Oh, I don't have very much water left. Which one should I try? Jason said, Mercedes, where can I find the different commissions for products? Or should I not even care and just review everything? I mean, Amazon has it posted, or you can, whenever you check your earnings, it'll show next to the different categories, how much percent that category is. But yeah, if you're going to review everything, I mean, in my opinion, you're going to review everything eventually. So if you really wanted to, you could start with the highest dollar amount items or the highest commission percent items and then work your way down from there. But it might just be easier to just start going room by room and reviewing everything. Vicky said, Melissa, yes, love QuickBooks. And yes, good reminder, we reinvest everything and are in for a nice tax bill. Oh man, Vicky. Melissa said, Mercedes, you need to do an Amazon live. We would all join. Mercedes, you need, in all caps. All right, tomorrow morning, are we going live on Amazon? Is everybody going to join? You guys are killing me. Jason said, Axel, do you have a following on YouTube? Melissa said, Axel, did the brand email you? Vicky said, gotta go, but this was so fun. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much, Vicky. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming on live and having a great conversation with us. We always love your energy, Vicky, but have a good night. And we'll talk to you soon. Melissa said, bye, Vicky. You're a queen. Alejandro said, what was the price for the video and 3 images? That's a really good question. Jason said, good night. Eat the frog, Melissa, really? Oh my goodness, you guys. You guys are going to make me do it. All right, tomorrow at I gotta do it early because I really am gonna be nervous about this all day long. So we're gonna go live tomorrow. We're gonna go live on Amazon tomorrow. I'm just gonna do it, okay? I'll find some products to review. I'll wake up and try to figure it out. You guys, you really get what you want, huh? I will do it. We will do it tomorrow. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Okay, it'll be fine. I'll have to let y'all know the whole process of it too, because I don't know if you go in and you let them know what products you're reviewing before you do it. If you go live, I'll be on there. I will do it, Jason. Tomorrow, let me just figure out what time I want to do it. If you go live, I'll be on there. Alejandro said, go live. What's the big deal? Oh, yeah? It's scary. It's scary because I've never done it before. And to me, it's just different because I'm reviewing products live. But I get it. What is the big deal? Just that I've never done it before. Oh, my God. What I just agreed to. Oh my God, I love a taste test. LOL. Guys, I don't have much water left. This is all the water I have. But you know what? I will do it. You guys let me know what flavor should we do. Did you guys see them all? Pick one. The first flavor I see, I will try. At Alejandro, she's nervous. It's just nerve-wracking whenever you're doing something new for the first time. I don't want to completely embarrass myself on a live Amazon stream. They might kick me out of the Amazon influencer program. Then try them out live, one by one. 1 hour content for sure. Try these out live on Amazon? No, because what if I don't like it? Alejandro said, what time? I'm in. Okay. What time should we go live tomorrow? This is the thing. Do you think... Shoot, none of us know. I'm pretty sure you can just go live at any time, right? You don't have to schedule it out. Okay, I will go live tomorrow at noon. Noon Central Time. Does that work for you guys? I'm Eastern. So if you're Eastern, Jason, then 1 o'clock. Would 1 o'clock work? That gives me enough time to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Oh my gosh, Alejandro, I kind of do always get what I want. Watch it blow your page up. Make a loose script. You know what? I personally do worse when I have a script because I'm trying to memorize everything word for word. I cannot believe we're going live tomorrow. Oh wait, nobody commented a flavor. Drop a flavor in the chat and we will try it live. We got blueberry lemonade, orange squeeze, cherry limeade, peach mango, fruit punch, grape. Is this passion fruit orange guava, sour apple, lemonade, and I think that's all of them. What do you guys think? Which one? Noon it is. See you then. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Yes, where does that show up though? Great question. Actually, I think it's on my storefront, and then I also think that I could probably send the link out and hopefully I can post it on social. So I'll go ahead and post it on my Instagram. That is so funny. There's 2 people that said blueberry, so we're going to go ahead and do blueberry. So I guess I'll go live and I'll post the link. You know what? I'm going to split my water into 2. We're going to do 2. We're going to do blueberry and we're going to do peach mango. Hopefully these things are good because guys, if these are not good, you're going to see my review out on my storefront and I'm going to say how good they are. But only you guys are going to know the truth. This is bad. Okay. Tomorrow we're going live. That's crazy. Let me split my water and try not to make a mess. All right. So we're going to do 2 flavors real quick. Blueberry and peach mango. Jason said, literally try them all. It'll take longer. You mean tonight or tomorrow on the Amazon stream? Alejandro said, is there nervous frog flavor? You guys are actually really funny. Do you guys think this is going to be blue or clear? It's clear. That's disgusting. I don't know why I don't like it when it's clear, because you can't see how much you put. Like, I don't know how sweet this is going to be. This is blueberry. So the first thing I noticed is that it comes out clear. It has vitamin C, naturally flavored, 0 calories per serving. All right, here goes nothing. Cheers. It's not super sweet. I don't think I put enough. It's not bad. I guess it does taste like blueberry. Have you done the neon? What does that mean? Oh, the neon light? No, I haven't. It's not bad. Do you guys remember that drink Propel? It's so subtle. The taste is so subtle that, or you know that drink Hint? That's what it tastes like. It just barely tastes like fruit flavor. Make a YouTube community post also. Man. Okay. Guys, I'm just going to forewarn you that I'm not going to really prepare for that Amazon live stream. We're going to wing it. So, please don't judge me. Tomorrow at noon, am I really going to do this? That product showcase is crazy. Yeah, so that's where I feel like I have to be a little bit more prepared. Because I think I have to plug in all the products that I'm going to show on the live. I think I have to do it ahead of time. So now we're going to do peach mango. Oh, man. I don't know why. I just got like a vibe of alcohol. That's what the peach flavor reminds me of. Peach mango's up. Watch Ogrillo be Spanish for poison. Great. That's actually super funny. Dune Wild. Is this Andy? Dune Wild just said, just getting here. Been grinding today. What's up, everybody? What's up, Andy? So this one, I actually shook it up. This is peach mango. It's still clear. So let me give this one a taste test. This one's kind of good. It tastes exactly like how I feel like it should. Peach and mango. It tastes more peachy than mango-y. But it's not bad. Now I only have these flavored waters. I don't have normal water. But no, these things are pretty cool. I will have to make a review video on them tomorrow, or maybe throw them on the Amazon Live. We'll see. You know what? Should we offer people a special package if we're going to showcase them on live? That's a good question. Jason, I am so glad that you're laughing. Jason said, you're so nervous. I'm dying over here laughing. You know what? I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I am super nervous. But I'm also excited because I've been wanting to know about these things too. And I'll be totally shocked if there's a ton of people on. I would be totally shocked if I make any sales. I'm going to completely wing it. And when I wing something, that's me coping with the nerves. Because the more I prepare for it, the more nervous I'm going to be. So I just can't think about it. And I'm glad you're laughing because I'm nervous. Dune Wild, what's up? Yeah, Dune Wild, talk to us. What have you been doing? How are you? We are good. We had a really good live stream. Melissa and Vicky were both on, and we talked about some really cool things. So let us know how you're doing and what you're grinding on. Is it the Amazon Influencer Program? Oh, I see. He just answered. Join the TikTok program. Not digging the vibes of that platform nearly as much as Amazon. We'll see though. So you're doing TikTok shop? Jason, what do you use to stream? He did answer that earlier. He said my phone vertical streaming from his iPhone. Dunewild said, Andy said, I have 215 videos on Amazon Influencer now. That's awesome. Congratulations. What does this do? Oh, I see. 215 videos. That's great. How are you doing, Dunewild? Did you experience some good days the past couple days? Oh no, Jennifer. Jennifer said there is an Amazon Live app. Okay, so we can go live. Oh, I can go live from my phone. Jennifer, did you just go digging around for this information? If you have left the stream, did you hear that I'm going live tomorrow on Amazon at noon? I agreed to that somewhere at some point of this live stream. I agreed to do that tomorrow so that I could give you guys insight as to how it works and if it's worth it. I messed up. I assumed. This is what I get for assuming. So I said that Jason uses an iPhone. He said, how dare you? Samsung only. That's funny. My bad. My apologies. I just thought everybody used an iPhone. I'm gonna get hate for that one, I know. Andy said, yesterday was my biggest day at 24. Ha ha ha. No, that's good. That's really good because, yeah, I've noticed an uptick too. Yesterday, I don't remember exactly how much I made, like 150 or something like that, something around there. So I've noticed that I've been having some higher days, which is awesome. I don't know how long they'll be here for, but while they're here, we're gonna celebrate them. Oh, Jennifer, I see. I don't know why it's not letting me put your comment on the screen. Oh, there we go. Jennifer, I researched it a few months back and downloaded the app but never went live. LOL. Perfect. I will check it out because I would not have known. I would have been looking all over for how to go live. Jason said, LOL, I forgive you since you're going live on Amazon. Okay, what happens if I chicken out tomorrow and don't go live? You guys are going to bash me next week, Wednesday. I already know. Jennifer said, I didn't have the nerve to. LOL, I'm glad you're going live. I'll watch you. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. I don't know what I just did. But that's okay. We'll do it. Jennifer, so do you have to use the app? That is a good question. I just know that if I go live, right, the live stream is going to sit on top of my storefront. And so everybody's going to be able to go rewatch this live. I don't know if you can delete it. What if I do so bad? Then I'm going to want to take it down. But that's okay. We're not going to think like that. We're not going to think, what if we do bad, right? You're not supposed to do that. I need to go live. Yeah, I want to do it. I'll do it. Jennifer said, I'm not sure if you have to use it, but it was the first step I found for going live on there. Interesting. Jason said, we're going to talk so much blank about you. I'm not going to say the word. Who is the guest next week? Yeah, that's a good question, Melissa. I kind of talked about it a little, but the guest next week is Tyler C. from Tyler C. Reviews. Do you know him? Are you familiar with him? He's a big Amazon influencer. He's been doing product review videos for the longest time. He's also a teacher. He actually uses his income from the Amazon Influencer program to cover his vacations. He's able to travel because of the program. He goes into Airbnbs. He reviews a lot of stuff. He reviews a ton of stuff. And he's actually one of the first people I heard talk about the Amazon Influencer program. That's how I got into it. And he's actually the first person that interviewed me on YouTube. So that was my first YouTube interview was done with Tyler. Dune Wild, Andy said, what's the benefit of the live? Just bringing more eyes? Honestly, we have no idea. That's why they want me to do it so bad. That's why I want to do it. I just never thought I would be doing it tomorrow. But we want to see. We got to experiment, right? So that's the question we all have. Are they beneficial? Do they do anything? Does Amazon promote it? Am I going to have more eyes on my storefront, or is it my audience that I have to bring into the live? So we're going to go ahead and test it out and just going to see what happens. Melissa said, I'm an iPhone user too, but Google Photos is bomb. I actually do use Google Photos as well to store all my stuff. I'd hate to lose everything. We already read that comment from Jennifer. Jennifer said, I think they will push you out to more people. The more hours you are live, and you get badges, and you can see the number of followers you have. I have no followers. I have hardly any followers on my Amazon. Oh my gosh, badges and hours. I was thinking I was going to be on there for like 30 minutes. I like to spend my hours on here, not on Amazon. Dune Wild, Andy said, I love Tyler. Such a good guy. Yeah, he's cool. He's really cool, actually. And so he'll be our guest next week. Tyler is doing the most. Yeah, Tyler is crazy. I'm excited to have Tyler and Adam Young coming up because those are two big Amazon influencer people. Tyler does do a lot more than just Amazon influencers, so that'll be fun and interesting to talk to him about. But Tyler C is a big product review guy. Huge product review guy. So I think next week's stream is probably going to be all about Amazon influencer and just picking his brain on different things because he interviewed me once already, so now it's kind of like my turn to get him. Haha, that's great. Yeah, experiment and blow up. I love y'all's positivity. IPX shows you your followers for free from the recommendation last week. Thank you, fam. You know what? I'll have to check it out, but I don't think I have any followers. Put your link in the chat. We'll follow you. I don't even know how to see the followers. We'll have to. You know what? I think it shows on mobile, right? Oh my gosh, guys. What do you guys have me doing? What do you guys have me doing tomorrow? I'm nervous. I'm scared. I should stop whining about it, right? Influencer Hub. I think if you go on mobile, I think it also shows your followers. So give me 1 second to check. It does not. Of course it doesn't. Where have I seen it before? I swear I've seen it somewhere, and then now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it. If you guys know where to see the followers, I guess I can try the IPX thing though. Yeah, word, do it. I have 5, lol. Jennifer Brown said, after you do it once, you may start doing it more and more. I'm excited you are trying it out. You know what? That is true. That happens to me a lot. I do something and then, get addicted. And then next thing you know, there's like a 2-month extravaganza where I'm bringing on guests. Like Mercedes. Veja 2, if you have not already. And Mercedes, you can see your hearts on each video. No, I don't want to see that. We need to see followers. I didn't know it did all that. Yeah, that's okay. I'll report back what my followers are, or we'll see how tomorrow goes. I can't believe we're doing this. So I guess I can't stay on super long tonight then, because I have to prepare for another live tomorrow. Just when I thought all the hard work was done. You know what would be crazy? If I'm live on Amazon and the microphone picks up that Christian music. That would be crazy. If that happens, guys, just spam the chat. Is there a chat? There has to be a chat, right? Spam the chat with the ghost emoji. Wow, 3 hours. Gotcha. So Andy said IPX is pretty sweet for this if you haven't tried it. And I was trying to say like Mercedes' YouTube video if you have not. Yes. Thank you. All the likes help. The subscribers, if you guys didn't catch my thank you earlier, we hit 5,000 subscribers this past weekend. So thank you guys so much for that. It would not have been possible and I would never have achieved this goal if it wasn't for you guys. Dune Wild said, you listening to Christian music now? ? Little Rend Collective. So I actually don't. But the thing is, for some reason and somehow, the first time I was doing my Amazon review videos over here at my new space, my microphone kept picking up audio, and I was like, why is my audio bars moving if I'm not even speaking? And turns out when I went back and rewatched the video, my microphone was connecting to the radio waves somehow, and the radio was playing on top of my video. So I had Christian music, a Christian radio station connected to my microphone and was playing over top of my recorded video. So you see me like reviewing a product, like, hey, this is a review over this Obrillo water drops naturally flavored, and then on top of it you're hearing like hallelujah, all this stuff, and it freaked me out. I was so scared. So that's the little story behind that. And so since then I've been just trying to one, convince myself that this room is not haunted and I can sit here and be totally fine. And then 2, figure out ways to cut out that sound wave so that my microphone can stop picking it up. Jason said, I just went and looked and I can't find it either. Yeah, me either. I can't find it, and of course, when you want to find it, you can't find it, but it's all good. Dune Wild said, wild. Well, consider you being blessed. God is good. You know what? I'll take it. I do feel extremely blessed. Melissa sent the ghost emoji. Yeah, that's our thing. The ghost emoji, and then Melissa pointed out that I reviewed ghost greens, and there's just been so much talk about ghost after that incident. But yeah, I'm not scared. I'm not scared unless I go watch Jason's YouTube channel, but I'm good. This room is good. The music was just, it was nothing. It's just crazy story that I can tell. But aside from all of that, we're good. We're making Amazon videos again. Today was my first day making Amazon review videos. And then tomorrow we're going live on Amazon. What a day. What a day. So what else do you guys have? Anything else before I go ahead and get off to prepare for my Amazon live tomorrow? I'm going to be watching other people's Amazon lives all night. Jason said, LOL, LOL. I'm glad you guys can laugh. My husband is die hard for Ghost Energy. Really? I try to stay away from energy drinks for real. I know we talked about that. Did I talk about the pre-workout thing? How pre-workout, I had drank half a can of pre-workout and my hands were itching and burning and my feet were itching and burning. Oh my gosh, never again. Hit me with some questions if you guys have any for tonight. If not, then we'll probably, jump off here in just a little bit. I will go live tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Oh, no, not 11, 12 o'clock Central Time. I'll prepare for an Amazon live stream. So I'll try to keep you guys updated on Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me, make sure you follow my Instagram. And also follow the Discord, even though I'm not active in it currently. We are going to grow that pretty soon. But I'll try to put as much information out as possible regarding my live stream tomorrow. But we're going to go ahead and try that out as well. Listening, just be you. Your personality is what draws your crowd. Be you and you'll be fine. Thank you. That's great advice, Jason. I really do appreciate it. Melissa said, appreciate you, Mercedes. Make that community post, Jason said. I will. Of course I will. Andy. What did Andy say? Oh, I got a question. Are curations necessary, needed, or helpful? I don't think so. I think curations are just going to go on the top of your storefront. So maybe like it'll be the first thing that people see and check out. Are they needed? Necessary? No, I don't really think anything is really that useful, especially if you don't have a big audience, a big group of people going to your storefront, flooding your storefront. I think as an Amazon influencer, the main thing that you need to be doing is creating product review videos. That's my honest review. Tomorrow I might have a different perspective on all of that if I feel like Amazon lives are worth it. But at the moment, I think product review videos, which go on product pages, are the only thing that you really need to be focusing on. Melissa said, I posted the YouTube link in the Discord today. LOL. I posted the YouTube link in the Discord today? The YouTube link for this stream? So there's some activity going on. Andy said, love the straightforward answer. Made me chuckle. Hey, Jason said for me to just be me, so I'm trying, guys. Oh my gosh, we're going live tomorrow. Who's still in here? I think there's a few of you. You guys are the best. I always have fun doing these things. Really, like, the nerves are more me hoping everything goes right, goes smoothly, that the programs work, that my microphone works, that the guests are able to come on and there's no hiccups. It's not about me actually going live. I have so much fun doing these things, and it's very fun to just come on here and hang out. Even though I can't see any of you guys and can't hear any of you guys unless my guests are on, it feels cool. I like it. Melissa said, why won't it let me put it on? Melissa said, did you know live shopping is huge in Asia? I did not. I did not know live shopping was huge at all. And it's making me more nervous for tomorrow. If I get a single sale off of this live stream tomorrow, I am going to laugh. So this is my question, because this is the thing that I've always thought about live streaming. I have to have some kind of a method to the madness, right? I can't have Brillo. I can't have Parrot Lego set. I can't have all these random things, right? Book of Happiness. Like, I have to have some kind of method, like category, right? Either I can review, I gotta come up with something. I gotta come up with something cool to make the stream or to make the live interesting. Yes, the link for this stream, and I'll drop a UGC checklist in there too. Thank you, Melissa. You're amazing. Dune Wild said, is there an invite for the Discord? I cannot link to it for some reason. That is so weird. I change the link out every stream, and I don't know why the link is not working. I'll figure out how to invite you. Do you follow me on Instagram, Dune Wild? And if so, what's your Instagram name? Is it Dune Wild or Andy or something like that? Jason said, I'm telling you, my lives be a train wreck. I'm all over the place, no topic, complete craziness. I try to plan before I come on. I really do. Jennifer said, think about a way to engage the chat. One lady sings after she gets so many people to say hi in the chat. LOL, don't feel like you have to sing. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, I wish you never told me that, because now I am nervous. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Melissa said, have you done voice chat on Discord? No, I have not. Melissa, you know I know nothing about Discord. You know what? What if we swap? What if I don't go live tomorrow and I learn about Discord? Here's my neon sign. It's awesome. Collect the whole set. You guys are funny. This is hilarious. This is actually really funny. I'm glad you guys are getting a kick out of it. For me, watching others, you can be random or you can be themed, it seems. Okay. Oh, Dune Wild Impulse Recreation. Okay, that's your Instagram? Okay, I'll check it out. I saw Jason playing music on his stream. Like in the background, I can do that. I just don't want to be copyrighted. Or have to income share. That was not fun. Dune Wild, LOL, I'd have to be intoxicated to start singing on live videos. Oh my goodness. I am tripping out. This is amazing. This is so funny. OMG, remember the NPC challenge last year? NPC. These abbreviations kill me every time. NPC. What could NPC possibly stand for? NPC. Kaylee Hunt Art. Hello, Kaylee Hunt Art. How are you? Thank you for joining. Quick little update. I'm going live on Amazon tomorrow. If you are an Amazon influencer, the stream talked me into doing it. The chat talked me into doing it, and so that's what we're talking about currently. Don't I have to income share, but it sets the mood for my people. I never thought about playing music in the background. That's so interesting. It does set the mood. Wait, Melissa, you're not going to tell us what NPC stands for? People just standing there mindless? Non-playable character. Guys, I am lost. Dude, me too with the beer. Yeah, I mean, I think me too. I'm not singing to anybody. I'm definitely not singing tomorrow. There's no way. Oh my gosh, Mercedes, not a gamer girl for sure. NPC is a gamer thing. Wait, okay. I wouldn't have gotten it anyway, but we were talking about Amazon influencer when you dropped that comment. So I thought it had something to do with Amazon. I thought I was supposed to know. But no, I'm not a gamer girl at all. I have played, I'm not even going to tell you guys what I have played because it doesn't even matter. There's no way that it matters. I do like watching people play Call of Duty, but what is that game called where there's teams and you play online? This is horrible. My brother would be so embarrassed about me right now. What is that game called? Guys, help me out. Man, what is that game called? Call of Duty, and like you jump out of a plane from and you have a parachute, and then you land somewhere and you have a team and you're trying to kill off the other teams and everybody's playing online. It was a big thing. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it, but I enjoy watching people play that. I don't play it. Guys, does nobody knows what I'm talking about because now I look like a fool. Not Fortnite. No, not Fortnite. It's a Call of Duty like spin-off. It's a Call of Duty game. Fortnite? No, not Fortnite. I've been studying people's live streams for Amazon. I want to try it. Scared. Okay, so that's so funny you talk about it because I haven't been studying people's, but I've seen people's, and everybody always asks what's the benefit of it? Is it worth it? And so I am going to go ahead and just try it. Guys, I have to look up what that Call of Duty game is called. Warzone. Guys, it's called Warzone. That's the only game that I like watching people play. I don't remember jumping out of a plane. Guys, sorry. I'm horrible with video games. Apex. I don't even know what Apex is. Is that a game, Melissa? That's crazy that you know. I know nothing. Modern Warfare. That's it. No. If it's not Fortnite. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Warzone. Everybody plays Warzone. Or everybody used to play Warzone. It was really fun to watch people play that. But no, this girl knows nothing about games. I'll play Wordle. Do y'all play Wordle? Actually, we could talk about Wordle because do you guys play Wordle? I had to screenshot this because I lost today's Wordle. Jesus, Mercedes. I know, I'm sorry. I know, I get it. Dune Wild said, I like car stuff only, except for a few random old school video games. I'm talking about like Pac-Man. I can do Pac-Man. Let's not talk about Wordle. Is Wordle bad? What do you guys have against Wordle? It's fun. Okay, I won't bore y'all with Wordle. But long story short, I lost. This is actually super funny. Mercedes' hair just turned gray, and we're all 85 years old. You guys, that's funny. Hey, have you guys heard the new Kanye album? He says something about gray hair showing his maturity. What do you guys have against gray hairs? Nothing wrong with gray hair. You need to get ready for Amazon Live. So are you saying I need to get off? Let's see who we have on still. Oh my gosh, there's so many people on still. Guys, where are you guys at? Thank you guys for joining the live. It is 10:30. Oh look, Jennifer's heading out. Jennifer said, good night everyone. Post when you go live tomorrow so we can join. Thank you, Jennifer. Good night. Thank you for joining. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Amazon live stream. So see you later, Jennifer. Thank you again. Dune Wild said, I'm just kidding. I am totally fine with Wordle or whatever it's called. No, now you guys have me. Nah, I don't want to share Wordle anymore. Everybody go play Wordle today. See if you guys get it right, because I did not. I lost Wordle. Look up Pinky Doll live stream. How long can you live stream? That's a good question. On YouTube or on Amazon? On YouTube, I don't think there's a limit. You can go as long as you want. On Amazon, I honestly have no idea. I know nothing. I'm going into this completely blind. But I like it. Guys, if you're new to the live stream, please make sure you hit the like button. It would help me out a lot. When is the next live stream? The next YouTube live stream is going to be next Wednesday. Every Wednesday except... Oh, wait. No. There will be one next Wednesday. There's a live stream next Wednesday, and then we take a 1-week break. The first Wednesday of May, there will not be a live stream because the month of May has 5 Wednesdays. So we're going to take that first week as a break. And then we'll go ahead and do the last 4 Wednesdays of the month of May. And then we'll see what happens with June. I'm going to try to extend the schedule. Nobody really answered the question whether they like these or not. But I'm going to just assume that you do because I do. And we'll try to bring on some more guests for the month of June and continue this thing. I'm assuming this is more game talk, but Jason said, at Melissa, you're a lurker, aren't you? LOL, LOL. I have no idea what that means. Andy said, cool beans, thanks. See you peeps then. I guess Andy's checking out. So, see you later, Andy. You take care. I will try to shoot you a Discord link on your Instagram. And I'll see you tomorrow on that Amazon live stream. Melissa said, why? LOL. Kaylee said, why am I still up? I need to go to bed too. Nice hanging with y'all. Thank you for joining, Kaylee. I will report back. Maybe you can join the live stream next week, Wednesday. And I'll report back on how the Amazon Live goes tomorrow. Super nervous about that now. Now all of a sudden I have butterflies. And I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. But, I'll report back my findings next week, Wednesday. Melissa said, oh yes, I was lurking. Amazon. Oh, okay. Amazon live streams? I have no idea. I don't plan on being on live tomorrow for very long at all. Guys, if I stay on live tomorrow for more than an hour, then something is going very good. Something is going right. Because I am checking out at an hour. There is no way. In fact, that just made me super nervous. Because my product review videos are like a minute. So does that mean I need 60 in order to stay on live for 1 hour? Because there's no way I'm going to have 60. Or I'm just going to make a giant mess. We'll figure it out. What if I just take the camera around my home with me? Okay, Jason, when is your next live? Jason, when is your next live? Let's all spam Jason's live. Jason said, have a good night, or have a good nervous night sleep, Mercedes. Jeez, thanks a lot, Jason. Thanks a lot. Doing Wild said, dang, I'd be blown away if I was live for 10 minutes. Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't know what to expect anymore. You guys are killing me. But I like a good challenge. I am not looking forward to it. Andy said, are Amazon lives just people reviewing things for an extended period of time? Yes, and I guess they're also like using the product on the live and explaining a little bit more live. And then like they link the product down below and it pops up. I don't know. I can report back on how it goes tomorrow. Jason said tomorrow. So tomorrow at what time, Jason? Jason's going live tomorrow on YouTube. So maybe we should spam it. Andy said, I'd have a bench full of products and pour through that stuff. I kind of like that idea. That's what I'm going to try to do. But, geez. I know nothing. I don't know. We'll wing it. Just like we do everything else. What does this mean? Could I do a wash and talk and do a live on washing a car? That'd be so sick. That would be cool. I don't see why not. And just review all your car washing products. That's cool. That's a good idea. You know what? I actually enjoy watching people, like detailers, make their videos on TikTok. I think it's so satisfying. I love my car being clean, but I just run it through the car wash. I'm not going to clean it myself. Melissa, can you stop giving us more ideas? The TikTok live shopping streams are intense. No, I am staying away from TikTok at all cost. TikTok, yes, those are like robots. That is AI. That is insane. People aren't even going to sleep. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. What did Andy say? What happened? Sometimes my mouse like lags so bad. I don't know if doing the live is just so heavy for the computer. I don't know. Andy said, deep breath in, Mercedes. Find something you have some interest in and hone in on that. Oh my gosh. I appreciate all of y'all's advice. I'm still nervous. Is there money to be made with TikTok Shop? If you're asking me, my opinion is yes. I see all of these people making tons of money per day. And I think it's so cool. But I can't get into it. Like, I can't do it for some reason. I meet all the requirements. I'm approved into the program. But I keep getting an error. And I just don't even have time to mess with it. And then, because it's so worth it. Like, it's doing so well for most people. But it's... I don't really know. To me, I don't know if TikTok is going to stay up. A lot of people aren't investing their time into it because they don't think it's going to be around for that long. I watched one video on somebody doing TikTok Shop, and all they were doing was creating urgency. They were like, hey, you got to buy this product now before TikTok shop shuts down or before TikTok gets closed down. And it's just like yelling and screaming and a lot going on. And they're like really pressuring you to buy the product. And I guess it works and people buy it. But I can't do that. Andy said, I'm a huge car guy and that's what I do. So that's cool. Melissa said, I got a free mouse from Creator Connections. Awesome. Another program that I'm not a part of, Creator Connections and TikTok Shop. I got approved into both of them, actually, but for some reason, it never works for me. Oh, my goodness. I'm tired. I'm tired all of a sudden. Oh, my back hurts. What do you guys think? Should we call it? Should we call the stream? So I can prepare for tomorrow? We were missing some people tonight. You know what's funny? Mr. Diamond Hands hasn't come back in a minute. I should message him on Instagram and ask him where he is at. Then we're missing Mercado 210 Michael. Where did he go? I should message him as well. Who else are we missing? Morgan. I didn't see Morgan tonight. Man, we were missing quite a bit of people tonight. But guys, what do you guys think? You guys want to go to sleep? And he said, yes, Mercedes, have a great evening and good luck on stream. Melissa said, it's because you have to log into Creator Connections on the off-site username. Have I done that before? I don't know if I've done that before. But you might be right about that. I'll have to check it out. I will most definitely have to check that out. Wow, we got quite a bit of subscribers tonight. That's cool. Jason said, good night all. I guess we're going to go ahead and check out then. Good night, Melissa. Melissa, thank you for not tuning in, but thank you for coming on this live stream with me tonight and offering so much advice and information. That was super cool. Super nice to meet you as well. It's a pleasure. I'm so glad that, this community and this YouTube channel has brought us all together. I love it. What did Jason say? I'll be up till about 3, but you guys get some sleep. Why are you going to be up until 3? I need to find out now. Is it because you're working? I have a lot of work to do as well. I'll be up for a little while longer, but I don't plan to be up until 3. Doing Wild said, peace out for real this time, folks. All right, Andy, you take care. We'll see you tomorrow on the Amazon live stream. And I'll be waiting for you to go live too one day, washing your car. But guys, for real, no, it was a great stream. I learned a lot. I love bringing everybody on. Having 2 guests was really cool. So we'll have to do that again. Actually, we have a few of those coming up. Or no, maybe not a few, but we have Gregory and Kayla coming on. So it was fun. I had a great time with all of you guys, like always. Every Wednesday's a blast. I have so much fun doing these things. And just thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for 5,000 subscribers. This is literally a pipe dream for me. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would have a YouTube channel with 5,000 subscribers. So I'm excited to keep this thing going, keep this thing growing. I'm back. I have motivation again. Thank you, Fluffy. That sounds so funny, but no, for real. Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy, that comedy show gave me so much motivation, inspired the heck out of me. And now here I am about to go live on Amazon tomorrow morning. So if you guys are watching this, I am going live on Amazon. Or if you're watching the replay, I'm going live on my Amazon storefront or Amazon Live, whatever you want to call it, tomorrow at noon Central Time. So if you guys want to tune in for that, watch me embarrass myself, not know anything that I'm doing, go ahead and check that out. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. Love you guys. And like I always say, we're going to do amazing things together. And that's not stopping anytime soon. So I'll see y'all next week. And y'all take care. And peace. Bye, everybody. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. Why did I forget how to end this thing? Like, I haven't been doing it every week. All right, bye, guys, for real. Bye.